Yeah, man. So we like to talk movies every so often. And the situation at DC, man, let me tell you. By the time that they're ready to do this movie, Rob Pattinson is going to be getting prostate exams. It's like the most ridiculous debacle I've ever seen. Time they're ready to shoot this thing, the guy's going to be 38. No, he's going to be 41 and he's supposed to be like a year 1 Batman. It's like, how is this supposed to be a young Batman when he's basically in his 40s? It's the stupidest thing I ever saw. Dog. Not to be he's supposed to be playing Batman when he was very, very young. He's gonna be like my age. It's ridiculous. Like it's stupid, but DC is known for making dumbass decisions. Like they make some dumbass decisions. Between goofy looking Superman and the delay with Batman, it's like, yo, it's crazy. Nah, that's not true, bro. The Matt Reeves dude said last week that they had a script. He said they had a script. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But to be honest with you, I'm not tight about the movie not being ready because y'all know that I really didn't like that Batman personally. I didn't really like him as Batman. It's more that the way they do things over there, this is a byproduct of what's his name? Gunn. James Gunn or Dave Gunn or whatever the hell his name is. He just ruining everything over there because that's one of the few movies they had that was gonna make some money. Oop.
Yeah. Yo, 2024 was probably the worst year for like what was supposed to be blockbuster movies. Like it was like one bad movie after another this year.
Honestly, yeah, one debacle.
Everything I see. What was it? What was the
But
last
it's
one?
because
Madam Web, Morbius.
they not making movies for the reason that you make a movie. You literally make a movie because you have a good story that you want to put on screen.
They
That's why
trying to
you
make
make
money,
a
bro.
movie.
They trying to make money.
That's all they trying to do. They trying to make money, which
Who
is
the
why.
fuck approved a Madam Web movie? Please,
No,
without
this the
Spider Man.
shit. No, this the shit.
Please,
There you go. See, you took the words out that
please, bro.
you
Who
could
does that?
approve. You can approve Madam Web because she's the one that introduces the multiverse in the comics. So you could have did that, but without Spider-Man, it's like, well, all
But
right,
like
what the hell
Jules,
is this?
you can't really because like bro, she doesn't even have her own individual comic. There's not much. We just know what she does, but
Oh
there's not
no.
much.
No,
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you what it is. You had people making decisions about comic book characters that don't know nothing about them characters. That it is what
Hmm.
you said. That why would you do a Madam Web movie when at the very best she's just a supporting character? Like she's
Yeah,
not somebody that need a movie.
you don't
If
even
y'all
see her all the time.
if you wanted to do a movie, y'all should have rebooted Ghost Rider and make it darker. Do that. Make that
Blade,
darker. But
Blade,
bro, forget about Blade. Blade is where Batman is right now.
Blade.
Another old ass motherfucker trying. That's another old
Who
ass.
who they get for that nigga? Who's it
They
again?
got the dude. They got the. You remember the movie with Julia Roberts a couple of months ago? Leave the World Behind.
Nah, is it like Isaiah something, right?
It's
Is
it's
it?
it's the it's the it's the mature black dude that
Yeah,
if
I
the
know.
if the movie were on schedule, I like him for Blade. If the movie were on schedule,
He was in
but that
Green
dude,
Book, right? You seen Green Book?
I didn't see Greenbrook, but I seen.
Mahershala Ali.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
you
yeah.
talking
that
about
that
the
was a
one
good
with Viggo
movie.
Mortensen? You talking about
That's a
the
good
one with
movie. That's a good movie. You need to watch
Yeah,
that.
that's a
right,
good
right.
movie.
Oh, I seen him and Leave the World Behind, and I was like, yeah, I could see him being Blade. I could see that. But the
Yeah.
dude is 50 now. Like he like 50 right now. So it's
God
like
damn,
that's what I'm
Truth be told,
saying. And
all the
like
all the superhero movies, they could. I'm dried up. I'm dried out.
bro.
I'm
It's played out.
As long as they don't go with somebody young, don't go with Michael B. Jordan as Blade, because that it
No,
wouldn't
it's too
make
late.
sense.
It's
no,
too
it can't
late.
be
Yeah,
him.
They already had him
No,
in
see,
Killmonger.
to me, it can't. If I'm gonna, if I had to move off of who they got, I'm going to pick a young African dude or a young British dude. That's who I would go. I would cast a young African dude or a young British actor because he can't look like
So
an
you don't gotta pay
American
him.
dude. Yeah, like I would not cast a young American actor because you want him to look like he not from around here. You want him to look like he been around a long time. That he don't really fit into what's going on. And I feel like that actor, he could have pulled that off. He could have pulled that off.
No, he
But
definitely he had to look for it.
he had to look, but it's like like I said, the dude is like 50 right now. Like, yeah, he's staying in shape and all of that, but the dude is like 50 right now. So at the very most, you might get one movie out of him. One. You can't do a franchise with a dude that's gonna be pushing 60 and he gonna be doing fight scenes and all of that. Come on, B. Come on. Shit is crazy, bro. And then the Pattinson shit. I just want to go on record, even though y'all know already. I never liked Rob Pattinson for Batman. So I don't even give a shit. I don't give a shit that the movie is delayed, right? It's more like this is what I'm talking about. This
I do.
gun
I'm
dude.
upset.
Is that the Twilight dude?
I thought
Yeah, this is the
I
yo
thought the
yo.
first movie was
Bro.
great, bro. The
Check
first
out my
movie was
name.
great.
I didn't think it was great, bro.
No, it
To
was a
be
great.
real
If
with
you
you.
watch, if you're a Batman fan, that's a great year one Batman, bro.
I feel like it was just a series of like police procedural cliches packed into one movie.
That's how I felt.
Nah,
Bro,
bro. It was a good detective
Commissioner
movie,
Gordon
bro.
did everything but slide a vanilla folder over to him in a fucking parking lot.
I didn't. You know what it is? I didn't mind that they went the detective angle.
They
I
should
just
have.
don't. I just don't feel it came together the way that they wanted it to. That I didn't. If you want this to feel like NYPD Blue, sort of, right, or something along those lines, you didn't really get that across. You know, and maybe it's because of the actor you chose. That I think Rob Pattinson is a bitch.
Bro, he
The
did
whole
everything
Yeah.
but pull out a
Cause of
giant.
Twilight, bro. Come on, bro. You
No,
gotta forgive
no.
him.
dude, you're not going to. I ain't got pussy in 1,500 years. I'm not worried about shit. She trying to get me some pussy? You bugging. I am
He
in
looks
there, bro.
he looks too
Dude,
soft.
is
Yeah,
the
he did it, didn't
success
he? Didn't he win over or something like that?
but isn't the success of Penguin think you don't think it's gonna be a little bit better?
Who's
Did
starting
you
a
like
car?
Yo,
Penguin?
wait a minute. Who the fuck got all the shit happening in the background? Stop doing that. If you if
Somebody's
you
starting
in the
a
middle of
car.
a fucking sword fight, fight with the fucking sword.
Somebody's starting a car in the
Fuck.
background. I heard the engine. You're in the middle of a
This shit is
sword fight.
crazy.
They do
Motherfucker
everything on
changing
this
his
live,
muffler.
bro.
Motherfucker need to change his muffler on my live. Like, motherfucker.
I heard On Guard.
Sword fight. If you're being attacked by a gang of ninjas, please mute your mic.
But back to the point. Back to the point that it's cool that they went the detective angle because that is from the comics. Batman does do shit like that. But I don't think
Yeah.
I just don't feel they got it off right. Like
And he didn't sell it well.
yeah.
I think they did a good year one Batman because you could tell he's really inexperienced. Like even what he did at the police station, you know, freaking out on the police. An experienced Batman would never actually do that. Or like you know when he's saying like he doesn't care about the Bruce Wayne persona, like he doesn't know that he's supposed to separate those two identities yet. Like
Yeah, but
I
did
think
you
they did
need
all that
Rob
shit
for
well.
that? Did you see Rob? I'm gonna go to what Undefeated said. I don't see Batman on him. I see a bitch. I don't
He's
see
Batman.
Batman, bro.
He's too
He's Batman.
GQ, bro. He's
He's
too GQ. He's too soft looking, bro.
no
Like
no.
nah.
It's not GQ. It's what you say. He's too soft looking. Like, bro, you don't be fighting
Yeah.
nobody. Get the fuck out my face,
He
bro.
doesn't
Like, you don't be
sell
fighting
the
nobody.
detective part very well.
Fucking claggy.
He looked like he gonna sit there listening to Foo Fighters all night and jerking off. Like, he's not gonna
Yeah.
fucking.
No, person's like he literally looked like he listened to Nirvana.
That motherfucker cries to 500 Days of Summer and shit.
For real, like he looked like he wait till his hand get a cramp, then jerk off. Like, bro, just relax, bro.
Christ.
Like, I never liked him as Batman, but what they did to my dude, that's why I'm celebrating. Cause like y'all really let this motherfucker fuck up my dude, dog. He got my man
Who you talking
looking out
about?
here, Superman. He got
Oh
Superman
yeah.
up here looking crazy. Like, y'all left this goofy ass motherfucker in charge.
Take me home.
Yo, I have a problem with who they put for motherfucking crypto. They got the wrong breed, bro. It should have been a husky, bro. I'm
Yo,
really mad at that.
the shit is
I'm really
that
mad at that.
the shit is that some shit don't need to be adapted to a feature film. There's a lot of elements in a comic book that do not need to go on the silver screen because everything don't translate well. If you wanted to bring in a fucking dog, worry about that minutia 2 movies from now, bro. That shit don't appeal to me. Oh, well, Superman has a fucking dog. So what?
Why'd you get that breed? That shit, like,
And that ain't
Crypto's
even
cool
that's
in
what
the
I'm
comics.
saying. Like,
Crypto's cool in the. Why didn't you just get it a husky? How many huskies out here, bro? It
no,
would have been
because
easy to find.
crypto looks more if the way that they drew him from what I remember, he kind of looked like he was like a white lab or something. He looked like
Nah,
something like
it's like a wolf, like looking like closest thing to a wolf is like a
they
husky.
got him a fucking lap dog, bro. Like
They
that's a
Like
got
a
Yorkshire
poodle.
Terrier.
they got him the dog
It's
from
like
Target.
something like a wolf.
With the little shit on his eye, like
Yeah, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Hey, I'm glad
that's.
that dog's getting work again. It's been a minute. I haven't seen a Target commercial in a long time.
But yeah, man, like they fucking that shit up. So check it out. That Tio Fimo, because that's
Oh,
this
fuck
is
Oh,
that
whoa,
guy.
whoa. Hey, bro.
this is
Hey,
this wait, this is what I wanted to go live about. That Tio Fimo bought to fight he bought to fight motherfucking Matias. How y'all
Okay.
feeling?
wait. Hold on,
I'm
hold on,
not
hold
paying
on,
that pay per view. I'll tell you
hold,
that much.
50-50
hold
fight.
on. Fuck that. I sincerely owe Tail an apology.
Mm,
I've been going too hard at Tail for the
It's
last
not
couple of
official
years.
yet. It's not official though.
No. I'm not talking about that. I've been dragging this motherfucker because of getting that stewardess pregnant.
yeah.
Here comes Devin Haney, bro. Hold my beer.
Oh my god.
Hold my
Yo,
beer, bro.
Yo. Let's remember,
yo,
guys. If you think you're having a bad year, just remember you're not Devin Haney, bro. Jesus
yo, like
Christ.
I don't know. I don't like really, fam. You got to get the Instagram model pregnant. Like
I didn't even
really?
know he was. I didn't even know he was married.
Oh,
For
you know
one.
what it is? It's lame dudes get a lot of money now. Like he's
Yes.
a horny guy that, no disrespect to him,
Look
but
at
just
Travis Hunter, bro.
straight up and down square guy who got a lot of money and doesn't know how to handle it.
And I
That's
owe
yo,
and
but
I
wait a
owe
minute. Let's put it this way. That's athletes in general because a lot of athletes, aside from what they do athletically,
They
a
don't
lot of them
They're
dudes are
suckers, bro.
squares.
They're
Like they
suckers,
really for real
bro.
squares. Like
they never they're so tied to grinding for success in their sport that they never develop a personality.
They're suckers, man.
and
or at minimum instincts because it's like, dude, you could have your fun and nobody's telling you to not have fun. But you young, bro. Like you literally you
Nah.
done like you cooked, bro. Like you
Like,
cooked.
dude,
She hit the lottery and you cooked.
it's because they're young and they don't have those experiences. They don't know how women are.
Yeah,
That's
How
what
but
it
was
your
your
is.
daddy?
father,
How was your daddy a pimp and you fucking fall game married to a
exactly,
fucking whore?
Well, I mean, the dad
exactly.
can't
Bro,
be
you
watching
learn
over
that
him
lesson
twenty
though. You
four
learn not
seven.
to trust certain women when you're
Jules,
like in middle
how is
school, bro.
guys like Elon Musk better with they hoes who's a square than fucking Devin Haney
Nah,
was?
because
What do you
he's
do?
worse.
no,
He's
no, no,
another
no, no,
layer
Worse,
no, no.
yeah.
I'll say this. I'll say
with
this.
money.
The thing is, when a lot of the shit you do is for other people and it's not for you, you're gonna end up in that situation that you only want this bitch that look like this so that people see you with the bitch. The same way you wore them ugly ass red boots that look ridiculous. You only wore that shit because somebody told you that's the new hot shit. So you ran to do that. You don't have a personality of your own. You just go with whatever the new shit that everybody doing, you gonna do it too, cause you young and dumb.
I
It's just
I'll
it's just surprising to me that like yo, your daddy is right there though. Like you don't be listening to your daddy or something. Like your daddy should have like yo, you can fuck the bitch all day,
Think
but
about it though, Jules. It's a lot of seeking external validation, but it's also some Steve Claggett type of energy because you want to be seen with the dude that with the chick that Young Thug used to smash, or all these other rappers used to smash, like it's a
you know
status
what I'm
symbol.
saying? Like, why would I want to lay next to the same cum bucket that everybody like? Why?
Yo, I
I'll
saw a
Bro,
video
but he
on.
doesn't know, man. He didn't learn these
I
lessons
saw a
as a kid.
video that like, yo, there's a theory that like these celebrities, why they be fucking all the same girls? It's because they all have like the same STD and they just pass it around with each other. That's what it
I
is.
mean, well, that the STD could have got around that way in reverse is another way to look at it, but it's more along the lines of if you turn a black light on this bitch, she's radioactive, bro. Comes to it's radioactive, bro. Like shing.
I'll tell Fimo Senior an apology. Like, bro, remember
For
when
real.
Ryan? Remember in the fight leading up to the fight, Ryan came in, and then he was like, "Yeah, they came with you, but they're leaving with us, bro." What's with all this East Oakland talk and oh, been to jail, I'm
I'll
a pimp,
I'll be
bro.
signed a prenup, bro.
Come literally a prenup and everything, bro.
I'll be
Bro,
signed a
that dude is
prenup.
a more like the real shit is you after bitches that you could not otherwise bag off of your talk game. That's what it really is. That you really should be a motherfucker like you that is a square should be looking for love. Go look for love, bro, because you're not this
But wait. Let's be fair here. When you're like famous, where do you genuinely find that shit, bro? That
you
it's probably
the-
twice as hard than
I'm
a
not
regular
listen,
guy.
listen to me. Caleb Plant and Jordan Plant found each other. You could find it. Samantha Irvin and Ricochet, they found it. You could
Thank
find
you,
it.
They're not on
Michael.
Instagram.
I need you to stop making
Yeah.
excuses for your generation, Michael. Case in point, O.J. Simpson
Man,
got bitches just on Riz, just on because
No,
I'm fucking
no, and the
O.J.
other shit I'm saying is motherfucker, like entering into this new millennium when old pieces of shit like us die out, right, Drew? What these young motherfuckers need to take away from everything is it's okay if you're not a player. There's some people that they like that. They got the je ne sais quoi to be that way. That's not you, bro. You need a solid girlfriend. Not eye candy, not a trophy. I looked at the bitch. I'm like, yeah, Devin can't handle this bitch. You
She's
bugging.
32.
Devin can't handle this bitch.
But
You
not case in point,
bugging.
you said it, Jules. For Devin got to break bread to get with a bitch like that. Young Thug got the bitch going to see him in jail.
That's what I'm saying. That like a bit like and I advise all young men to stay away from bitches like this, right? But that's the kind of bitch that you gotta like. She ain't hot. Her pussy ain't wet until you threatening to kill her. Then that's that bitch. That's that kind of bit. Like, yeah, you gotta stay away from them bitches, dog. They gonna drag you down to hell with them.
But
Stay
they
away
won
from them
for a
bitches.
little bit, just for a little bit.
Devin don't even hit hard, bro. Like, bro, that you
oh nah, now we're gonna talk about pause.
That was his last. That was literally
You
on
need to
That
boxing.
tell
was
That's
me.
low
his
key
last
pause.
knockout, bro.
she
You need
probably
to
slap
tell me.
harder. She probably slap harder than you, like Devin. Nah, like
You need to
you
tell me,
need.
Jules, if they have an
Who
argument, she'll
spends
whoop
more
his
time in
ass.
the mirror getting ready, Devin or
I'm
her?
gonna be real. Devin need to go to Southeast Asia and chill out there and fuck with them joints out there, right? Just that because you need a joint that's gonna listen to you. That bitch ain't gonna listen to you, bro. Like I could look. I seen that bitch. I'm like, yeah, ain't no way Devin controlling this bitch. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Look at fucking Barrios, bro, and Barrios ain't shit. But look at
No,
Devin.
no, 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 no. Pero espera. In Mario Barrios' defense, he get bitches, bro. He get bitch. You could see, like I could see, yo, he get bit.
Nah,
He no, I
nah,
could see he
nah.
get bitches, bro.
Nah. Barrios is the type of guy that you see in the backyard howling like a wolf. Like he don't get no bitches, bro. That motherfucker ain't getting no bitches.
I disagree. He got
He
a
got
different.
fucking Myra, bro.
No, listen, that's what I'm saying. That he don't do shit that me or you might do. But I can see now he get bitches. He
Now
get them. He get them.
you
Come on,
have
bro.
to put some respect
He's a
on
six
real
foot.
talk.
He's a 6 foot tall fighter. Of course he get bitches, bro. Come on,
What
bro.
Leo
No,
say?
no more than that. He got style. If
That's
you just take away the boxing shit, if you look at the kid, yo, the kid got style. Like he got
He,
something. Like
No,
he
he
got
doesn't.
he
style.
ain't
He
got
looks like
no
a
style,
30-year-old
bro.
skateboarder, which is what he is.
Yeah, that motherfucker came out with the Aztec, but it was pink.
Bro. He don't need. He
30-year-old
don't want to have.
skateboarder. That's
Listen. He don't want to
hilarious.
have style for you to fuck him. He want bitches to fuck him. Why you worried
Yeah,
about his
like
style?
when he get on his Mohegan Sun time, bro, all the bitches come out, bro. When he get on his Maya shit and he start eating hearts and livers and shit, bro, it's a wrap, bro. You can't keep bitches off him, bro. You know
Hearts
what I'm
and
saying?
livers. You crazy, man. Why you
Shout
wild?
out to Deed. Cavill Soups is like AJ. New Soups is like yo. I can't. Yo, listen. I've been a Superman fan my whole life, bro. That shit hurt my eyes. You got this motherfucker fighting a treasure troll. I'm like, what is this? A joke?
Hey, you know what was
Well, wait
Yo,
fucking
till the movie
hilarious,
comes out.
bro?
motherfucker, we got
You know,
Superman Yamcha, bro.
bro.
Dude, that's
Superman
the first
Yamcha.
shit. That's the first shit I thought of when they opened the scene. I'm like, yo, they really gonna have my man on the ground like Yamcha? Really? That's what we doing now? Shit is crazy, bro.
Yo, that shit. What I saw that was funny. I seen Devin Haney fans, and they were like, "Man, them Shakur fans better be quiet too, because Shakur got a girl that's been around too, and he knocked her up." And it's like,
No,
damn,
but no, but it's the truth though. Like they both did that shit, and I'm like, with as many cautionary tales about young athletes, whether it's the NFL or the NBA, there's so many stories that it's like, why do y'all gravitate towards these bitches? Like, I don't understand that. Like, you get a blowjob, it's like off of general principles. And the reason I say this is, look. Undefeated ain't rich, but I'm pretty sure he could run out right now and get a fucking blowjob. I'm pretty sure. You're not rich, right? Undefeated?
uh, I'm a little bit less above His Excellency. We're in the same tax bracket.
Wow. All right. Well, Drew ain't rich, but I'm pretty sure if he can run out and get a blowjob right now off of the talk game. So
Off
it's
the talk game, yeah, easy.
off of the talk game. So I'm like, if it's just about sowing your oats and you a young man, all right, but the shit y'all doing is crazy. Like, yeah, that shit is crazy. Like,
I think that's just the new shit, the new generation. I don't know.
Fucking Chris Manning's got a better resume than these dudes.
yo,
Oh, that's crazy.
and all that motherfucker running down his NBA stats. Like, you know what the Lakers did, you know what I'm saying? Bitch getting hot. Bitch pussy like ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, B, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fucking Sinisa got a better man than these dudes, bro. Like, god damn.
I just think that at the end of the day, you know what the other shit about the young dudes is, though, with the exception of Michael, because Michael has more personality than the average young guy. And maybe that's because he is smart. I give him his flowers for that. But it's that a lot of young motherfuckers just repeat shit they hear other people say. They don't have anything to say. If you listen to how these motherfuckers talk, the sentence is just a bunch of catchphrases put together. You got me fucked up. Oh, because I haven't heard that before, Ray. I got you fucked up. Yeah, you got me fucked up. Pull up. It's just like a bunch of catchphrases that they hear like, you don't got nothing to say about nothing, do you? Like, your brain is just, the gears is like, they not working.
I saw a video of Dev like 2 years ago when he was like, "Yeah, I'm 24 and I got two rich, them expensive watches," and I'm like, "Bro, he's just trying too hard. He's trying too hard."
When the shit started on his Instagram stories, he took a selfie, which is like, yo, you trying to look unbothered, but you taking this selfie shows you're bothered. You take a picture of yourself on the bed, scrolling through your phone with two Birkin bags, because you just the baddest bitch ever. That's all you telling me is that, oh, you just a bad bitch, then I guess, because you showing us your handbags and shit. That's
But
very
that's the culture, Jules. That's the culture.
fucking culture. The culture of sissies, bro. That's why your ass getting laughed at everywhere you go. That's why you getting laughed at.
Isn't it indicative, Jules? Like we're seeing it in boxing. We don't support Al Heyman because for some reason we were supporting a foreigner in Turkey. The H1 visa concept. Americans are just bitching in every sector, Jules. It's fucking crazy.
Because it's like you're not trying to be a boxer. You're not trying to be the baddest dude on the planet. And that's where the era is different. A lot of the fighters back in the man, Chavez wanted people to know, I'm gonna fuck you up. Mike wanted you to know that. Roy wanted you to know that. That was like, yeah, I'm don't fuck with me. I'm the baddest motherfucker on the planet. That's how you wanted to be seen. These motherfuckers is painting their nails and biting and buying their Birkin bags and buying their sissy ass shoes. It's like, I don't know what y'all are, bro. I don't know what y'all are. So it's not a surprise to me that you're being overtaken by countries that produce fighters that still act like men.
Jules,
Y'all
they
don't
know what they are either.
y'all don't want, like, you don't want to be a man. You want to be a bad bitch. You want to be Cardi B. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Devin posts a picture wearing Balenciagas tomorrow, bro. With the red bar. I would not be surprised because, like, yeah, y'all that impressionable that y'all would do that fruity shit just because a motherfucker told you to do it.
It's just crazy. Yo, we're living in an era like we're not producing the best boxers. Elon Musk got people in their feelings. He said, America's not producing the best engineers. You guys are retarded. He said it.
But
Like,
it's the truth.
yeah.
But it's the way you correct that, and that is that. Look, because I don't want to get into the political shit, but that speaks to a deeper problem in the curriculum and the universities and who's getting ahead and why. That's a deeper conversation that I don't care to have. At the end of the day, it's simple, bro. If you want to be the best, you try to be the best. Americans have gotten so settled in to getting a trophy just for participating. They're not excelling in any department. They're not excelling in sports. They're not excelling in the scholastic department. Like, y'all motherfuckers really not good at nothing. Shit is disgraceful.
And then to make shit worse, fucking Bill, bro. He's over here asking YouTubers for fucking interviews, dog. Like,
Bro, that's why it could never, I could, like, sometimes I think about it. I'm like, what gives a metrics uptick when you start doing them interviews? But I'm like, I just don't have the stomach for that. I don't give enough of a fuck about you and your fight to sell. I can't do it. Like, I can't, bro. I don't care that much. I can't ask you no real shit because then you're gonna get mad, you know. Can't ask you no real shit. And then I gotta lick your ass just to get the interview. Like you not that important, dog. For real. You're not that important. So it
What
can
if
never
they
be me.
like what if they offered you a flat fee? Like if you give me a flat fee, I'll answer any question for like an hour. Would you
I'm
accept
not
that?
you're not getting it. You're not that important to me. See, the fighters, I think because I'm old, I look at it different. I don't look at a lot of these fighters, right, as being important. I look at y'all as, yo, you gonna lose and you gonna be yesterday's news, just like Wilder. 5 years ago, Wilder was a hot topic. 5 years later, nobody give a fuck about him. And that's how I look at you. Like, watch your fucking ego, because you're not gonna be a hot topic forever. And the egos, what I see is the egos pull me away from it. They're like, yo, relax, homeboy. You not a star. You lucky somebody even want to talk to your ass because you ain't got a lot to say. And that's most fighters. It's only a few ones that they real cool. They're like, they legitimately cool as fuck. But a lot of the other ones, yeah, y'all motherfuckers' egos is out of control. It ain't even that big a deal, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I
Hey,
can't
Joe.
do that, and I can't do that interview shit.
So how do you see Tio and Matias playing out?
Well, I don't know if I trust Tio, and that's why I wanted to talk about that tonight. That
True 50-50.
because he has the style. Like, bro, this is a dude that don't got good defense. He throws a lot of punches. He stands right in front of you, but at the same time, wasn't that Steve Claggett? And it's not like you beat the shit out of Steve Claggett. You actually didn't. You beat him, but you didn't beat the shit out of him. And that
it,
was
it,
Steve Claggett.
it wasn't impressive.
It wasn't. And I'm like, yo, if Matias, every so often, Steve would get him with a decent shot. And T.O. was wearing some of those marks on his face. And I'm like, yo, if Matias hit this dude, I don't know that you're going to be able to take that. And two, this not an IBF title fight. There ain't no 10-pound rehydration cap. Fucking Matias might walk in there 15 pounds heavier,
I
20
think
pounds heavier.
I think he has the opportunity to catch him with huge counter shots because of his style, Tio Fimo. But once he gets up close, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be all Matias, and especially what a lot of people forget is like Teofimo's kind of looks small at 140. He's not really punching as hard. He's getting manhandled a lot by these guys. I
Yep.
think the only guy who didn't like sort of like was a lot bigger pause was his first fight, Ocampo or Campos, whatever that guy's name was.
Campos, Pedro
Yeah,
Campos.
that was the only guy that wasn't really more physically imposing than him at this weight, and
And that was
consequently, it's his only impressive win, other than
no,
Taylor.
the only impressive win because his power didn't even look like that with Compass. The only time he really looked good was with Taylor the last 5 fights. That was the only time he looked like,
Yeah.
okay, T.O., okay. But we know what the circumstances were, which is like, come on, B.
Yeah,
Like,
Bro,
this
And
dude,
then he
we
gets
knew the
tired. He's been getting
circumstances, but
tired.
the
He gets
only way where
tired.
I
Like I
could
feel like
defend
one at a
Matias, like
time, one at a time. Keep
yeah,
going. Go ahead, Julio.
yeah, Teofimo's been getting tired late in fights. Like Matias is
he
a great shot. He
sucks.
just doesn't have to. He just basically has to fight his normal fight where he'll just walk you down for the first 2 or 3 rounds, eat a bunch of shots, and then he'll start coming on. And I feel like if he can do
Pause.
that, yeah, pause. Then
No,
he
but
can.
it might be the Jeremiah Ponce fight because Ponce
Yeah,
started off
just grind him
okay.
down. Yeah, and just grind him down.
yeah.
Go ahead, Drew.
Where I will defend Tio, I don't like to, is every time we think like, oh, he's biting off more than he can chew. he fights to the level of the opposition. Like he needs those big fights to get up where he's the underdog and like, oh, what are you gonna do, Tio?
Yeah,
The
but
Loma
do you trust him?
No, I don't
Yo,
trust him, but I give him the benefit of the doubt. Like when he needs to pull a rabbit out his ass, he's done it twice now.
What you think, Michael? Do you trust him?
um, before people go to the what's that? What is that,
Yo, what is that?
Sounds like somebody's taking a piss, man.
bro? You
For
need to make
real?
merch, and you need to like the first shirt has to be like, yo, whose mic is that? You
Yo,
need
for
to do it.
real. That
You
really
need
do
to
need
start
to.
merch, like
That really do need
that,
to.
or I don't know what else. You say shit
Clyde.
fuck up a lot.
But you don't think being with Eddie Reynoso increases his chance to win?
Yes, it
No,
increases
that's
it.
what I was gonna
No,
say.
no, no,
That's
no.
what I was
Look,
gonna
look,
say.
look. Does it increase it? In the mathematical sense, yes.
We
But
don't know that.
in the boxing sense, it's one fight. We don't know. Is that have you picked up enough from hanging around Eddie and Canelo that you actually gonna apply it? Because if it happens
Mhm.
too soon, what usually go down is you gonna get hit and revert to what you know. You gonna get a
But
couple good ones gonna get in, and then you gonna go back to doing the shit you was doing.
you see that shit. You see the video of him
How you guys
training with
doing?
at the Renaissance gym, and you see his dad's there. He's still telling him and giving him advice, not shutting the fuck up. I don't know how that matchup is gonna work with that dad. He has too big of an ego, bro. He has
Bro, the
too
shit
big
is
of an
that
ego.
Eddie is a great trainer, but Canelo is a great student.
True.
Let's be real. Like, it's not one way that, like, yeah, you give any fighter to Eddie Reynoso and he's gonna be the
Yeah.
shit. No, Eddie is a great trainer. I give him his flowers, but I do think Canelo's a great student, and that's what makes it work. I
Nah,
don't know that T.O. is
yeah. If you
No,
look at what happened,
but I think just having a trainer who knows how to train fighters is an advantage. Because if you think about it, all the fights where someone else ran the camp, so whether it was Joey Gamache or the Cuban dude from Florida, I forget his name, he's a really really good trainer.
talking
Other
about
than
Joe
those
Diaz,
two, no,
Salah.
they
someone
kept Joey
else.
Gamache, bro. They should have kept him.
It
I
was
don't
Yeah, I don't
know.
someone.
know.
It was a different Cuban guy. He used to train Rigondeaux, really really good trainer.
Mm.
But outside of when both of them ran their camps, bro, Tio Fimo's looked dog shit every time his dad. It was just
Yeah.
him and his dad. So I think part of it is like his dad. My assumption is based on like the shit they say is that his dad doesn't really know how to like train. He doesn't really know how to run a professional camp. He's like an ideas guy, basically.
He just gonna
Eddie
have him doing the same drills
He's like a
that.
creative director.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie's a good trainer, but Canelo is also a good worker. I mean, look at fucking Andy Ruiz, bro.
Eso.
He was just like a lazy motherfucker, bro. Like
He
he
no, he Ryan and that. Remember,
Ryan, there
Ryan
you
was
go,
over
man.
there, and it's like I'm not gonna knock Eddie because you had some guys that really ain't good. Like, is Eddie a bad trainer because Ryan's a fuck up? No, Ryan is just a fuck up, bro. Like, he just a fuck up. Andy always had a work ethic problem. He always had that. Can't put that on Eddie Reynoso, right? Julio Cesar Martinez was always unreliable. Can't really put that on him.
Lying ass
Low
Frankie
key,
Sanchez and shit.
he overperformed with him with Martinez.
Yeah, so it's like when I don't know that To's not going to listen, right? It's just too many intangibles to answer Clavo's question. It's not that it can't help because look, Jaime Munguia had one fight with Freddie Roach. He had two fights. But off of the one fight, you already started to see him change. And by
Yeah.
the second one, he got a whole jab and he off the jab, right? So is it possible? Yes. But what am I going to give Jaime? I think Jaime is a good student. With the right guy, he will listen to you, bro. He will listen to you. Now, is Tio Fimo like that? I'm not going to say that he not. I'm going to just say, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's a new situation.
Is Tio Fimo with Eddie Reynoso?
Yeah, he with him. He
Yeah,
with him. He hired him.
What?
but
Yeah, bro.
it's like a co thing with his fucking dad. I think.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't. Yeah,
I don't know if
pero
that's gonna work.
también, Julio, you don't hire Eddie till he can still be taking instructions from your fucking father. And I don't. Eddie is a respect dude. I don't think he's gonna get into a power struggle with fucking Lopez
Yeah,
Senior.
it's like when Kanye hires a bunch of designers and pays them $15 an hour, and then he just throws his names on it.
Exactly. Like it's a thing like that, you know. So shout out to Caesar D. Devin is the reigning Kim of the Simps. I'm gonna say it, man. That's too much woman for that dude. Go look at the bitch. Her name is Lena Sayed. You can't handle this bitch, Devin. Like you can't handle this bitch, bro. It's too much woman for you,
She
bro.
gonna handle him.
Yeah, like you should have got you a snow bunny or something, bro.
Was it me, or is like meeting a bitch and then a year later fucking getting married to the bitch? If you knock her up, okay, play as fuck up, but marrying the bitch in a year, bro?
Bro,
Really?
look, no, marrying a Instagram model, like, bro, like, really,
She
fam?
she she's 32, bro. Like
That's a
she's
Yo,
recipe for
that's
disaster.
crazy. That's crazy. And you married an old bitch at that. You married an old biddy. Like, that's an old biddy to you, Devin. You what you 26, 27? Man,
32.
That's his old lady.
That's why I'll tell an apology.
His old lady.
oh no, because Tio's bitch is older than him. Tio
Yeah,
bitch is older than him.
yeah, but I mean, damn, we were dragging tail, but bro, same. Devin's probably
Yo,
worse.
oh, these old
To
bitches
be
is
fair,
out
they're
here.
from the generation that grew up on like mommy porn, so I get it.
What the fuck?
I'm
For real.
saying,
The
like
fuck is mommy
hot
porn?
mom gives son
Yeah.
blowjob.
That's
They grew up
crazy.
watching a mom
Oh my
get
god.
caught like
Jesus
a mom gets
Christ.
caught in the drying machine.
I was
Bro,
about
They're
to
trying
say
to
that.
help her out.
yo, that's a good subgenre, bro.
Nah, bro.
Wow.
Nah,
Man,
bro.
Yeah, they
yeah,
grew up
these
on
are.
that. So
Wait, which
But
generation? Devin's generation?
yeah,
yeah,
Teals and
man,
Devin.
like
Left alone with
Shit.
stepmom and shit.
Yeah,
you no, you ain't even
stepmom
got to
got
put
caught in the dryer again.
no, you ain't even got to put the step in it. This is sick ass generation, bro. You ain't got to put the step in it. If you really want to get traffic,
No, we not. We're not
Wow.
doing that. We're not doing that. Yo,
yes,
Jesus
Damn.
we
Christ.
are.
God damn.
Yes,
Jesus
we
Christ.
are.
Man, you gonna
No,
get
you are.
flagged.
You are. Bro.
Oh shit!
Yo, we're
Shout out to
never getting on the zone,
Virtuoso.
bro. We're never getting on.
Learn from Fury. Get your dad out of the corner, Tio. Yeah, man, he wasn't in the corner this
He's
weekend.
not. He doesn't have the balls to step to his dad like that, bro.
Nah, he doesn't.
He
He
doesn't.
doesn't.
He doesn't.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Good.
What's up?
All right, how y'all doing, by the way? Yeah, I'm Miguel.
Doing all right.
So
I'm good.
I
Thanks for
said,
asking.
yeah,
Continue.
man.
I
So how you
appreciate
doing?
it, man. Like
I
just
just
So
so
ate
you
I
know.
had
ass, so
I
I'm
had a
good.
question, right? And I don't know who said it,
I
but
have an
like
answer.
I was on like another channel, whatever. This is like my second time on live. So excuse me if I'm like, I don't know the ways this goes, but like the question was, is Usyk a top 10 heavyweight? And I
Oh, that's
said
a good
no.
question.
Oh
I
yeah.
That's a
said
good
I said
question.
I said no because I'm now Usyk is a Hall of Famer to me, and I
You mean
bet
all
to y'all.
time, right? You mean all time,
I
like
mean all time.
Ali?
That's what I mean
Yeah,
all
yeah, yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'm saying,
That's fair.
but look, my whole thing was right to be all right. So shit, bro. Ali, Joe Louis, Ezra Charles, Jack Johnson,
No, listen,
Holyfield. You
listen.
got
Taylor.
Gene
Let's put
Tunney.
it
You got
this way,
Lennox
bro.
Lewis.
Let's put it this way.
How many of their fights have you seen?
No.
For me,
Just
it's all on YouTube. Those fights are all on
just
YouTube.
listen. It's a standing record. There's a standing record. Joe Louis holds the standing record for the most consecutive title defenses
25.
successful.
At
20.
heavyweight though, or
Yes, at
Heavyweight.
heavy.
okay.
Yes,
Heavyweight.
Oh
He
wait.
didn't
Who am I
fight
No,
thinking?
at
nowhere
Joe
else.
featherweight.
Louis.
I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm
Joe
thinking of
Louis. No,
Joe
somebody
Joe
else.
Louis
Louis.
moved from
Wait a minute. So
featherweight.
wait a minute. So
My
wait a
bad.
minute. And I'm sure you've heard me say this, and I know the panel members have heard me say this. When it comes to an all-time great list, the reason that I don't do one for heavyweight or any other division specifically, there's too much data. But
There's a lot.
in a nutshell, would I put Usyk in the top 10 of the heavyweight division? No, not
Yeah.
as a
No, thank you.
heavyweight. Is
Thank
he
you.
an all-time great fighter?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Easily, yes.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
but you can't say you because you got put it together. And
There's
this
too many
these is just
guys. There's too many guys.
these are just
140
random
years.
names. Joe Louis, Muhammad Ali, George
Sam
Foreman, Sonny
Langford,
Liston,
Yep.
Jack
Sam
Johnson.
Lackford.
Gene Tunney.
Sam
Gene
Langford, Gene Tunt. You guys never seen these guys
It's
fight
no,
Bro,
before.
it's
it's
on
Doesn't
not.
you.
matter.
You
It's
never
Yo,
seen
Sam.
Gene
No,
Yo,
they
Tunney?
yo,
haven't.
yo.
bro, bro.
They haven't.
You never seen Gene Tunney?
I
Listen,
have,
listen.
bro.
Wait a minute. It's not
Bro,
that.
No, you
bro.
haven't.
One at a
Yes, I have. I
time, bro.
watched.
One at a
Yo, shut
time.
up.
Bro,
One at a time. Now,
Cállense.
I'm not a fucking heart surgeon to know you don't stab a motherfucker in the chest with a goddamn syringe, right? Like, or a sword, right? You don't need to be. All you need to know is I don't know enough about this guy to rate Usyk ahead of him. I might know all about Usyk, but I don't know about him. So how can I say Usyk is better than him? I haven't seen him. That's why I won't do it. I literally cannot tell you that Usyk's record is better than some guy from way back when. I can't tell you that. I don't know that, which is why I won't do it. Simple.
For me, right now, if like we have Holyfield's career is just way too much for Usyk on in heavyweight, and
Oh
maybe
no,
Usyk.
no. Wait a minute. That I'll say this. Holyfield is the one guy that I can compare Usyk to because y'all did the same thing, but I do feel that Usyk is doing it better than you. It's
Oh
Holyfield.
yeah,
I
Holyfield
do
beat him
I
though.
it's
do
not even
feel.
competitive.
Hold on,
I'll
hold
say
on. For Holyfield
yeah.
and Usyk.
Yeah.
No, the way Usyk is winning these fights, oh, bro, it's like
Yeah,
You gotta
but
understand. Listen, you gotta
add
understand.
context.
Look. Wait, one at a time. Here's a perspective. Evander Holyfield fought a light heavyweight, right? Who moved up in weight. He moved up to heavyweight, and Michael Mora.
Much more,
he
yeah.
lost. He lost that fight. He lost one
He
of them.
did.
He lost one of them, but won the other one.
He won
You
the
see
other
what
one,
I mean?
yeah.
He won the other one. The trilogy with Riddick Bowe. It's not like Holyfield was on the better end of that trilogy. He
Uh-uh.
No,
wasn't.
he
Bowe
wasn't.
won two. Bowe
Bo
won two
won,
of them
yeah.
shits. You think about the Lennox Lewis fights, wasn't there two of them shits? He
There
got a
was one
controversial
draw.
he got a controversial decision or something like that
Oh
in the
shit.
first one and got beat in the second one. So when I think about Holyfield's run, not to say that Holy's not an all-time great, but the way they talk about you, you literally didn't have the success at heavyweight that he's having. You literally didn't have it though.
But
Like you didn't.
But wasn't he also undisputed at heavyweight
Yeah, all for one
he
fight.
with
was,
with
but
tougher guys though? I'd like
I'm saying like for career,
gotta give
like
him
on
credit for
like
that.
whose
for
run was
career
better at
wise.
cruiser?
I'm not talking about like
I think Usyk.
I am so inclined to agree that Usyk's cruiserweight run was better than
And
Holyfield's.
then
Yeah.
Holyfield's heavyweight run is more blemished, but
no,
he had better
no.
Yeah,
highs.
but
Like
who
the
he
guy
fought at
beat
heavyweight,
Muhammad
like
bro,
Quali
those guys
is
were
a
Usyk
Hall of
didn't beat a
killers,
Famer.
bro.
Tyson. Like you know what I
That's
mean?
another thing. Like here's an example. I'm glad you brought up Muhammad Quali. He was 5'6", bro.
Yeah,
Still,
he's
he
Five
was
decent,
foot.
still a
bro.
champion.
Jesus.
He was still a
So
No,
champion.
what?
listen. I'm
Facts.
not. You're not understanding me. That I'm not knocking. Muhammad was great to be
It's
5'6" in
great.
that division and doing what he was doing. That is great. But all I'm saying is, if you was in this division today, yeah, you're not doing that.
We don't know that.
Bro, Kali
Was
couldn't
that
ride on most roller
five
coasters.
six, my
He
dude? We
couldn't get on
do
most
know
Nah,
roller
that.
bro.
coasters.
We
Usyk
do
is
know that.
6'2",
These guys are not punching with that
Usyk is
authority
not 6'2".
nowadays, bro.
Usyk is 6'3".
6'3".
And you can see that he's 6'3".
Wait, are
And
But
you?
I think Holyfield's highs are better at Usyk, better than Usyk at heavyweight. But Usyk also has less blemishes. Like there's no
So
James
what?
Toney style loss
Can I ask something?
at Usyk's heavyweight run compared to Holyfield. You know what I
So
mean?
so if Usyk starts losing, right?
Mhm.
If he's so, are you guys gonna judge him the same way that you're judging
It
Yeah.
Holyfield? Because
depends.
that's not.
It
I don't think
depends
that's
on
No,
fair
who
no,
to
he
no.
Usyk.
loses
I don't
to
No,
think
and
it's
no,
fair
no,
how.
to
no, no.
Holyfield.
If what you're saying is that Usyk starts to lose how Holyfield started to lose, then yeah, that balances the scale. But when I
And
talk about
Usyk
Holyfield's
still when he's
career,
moving up, yeah.
hold on. When I talk about Holyfield's career, I'm not one of these young people that's watching YouTube videos. I literally saw his whole career, saw
I'm
the whole
32,
thing.
bro. I
Me
seen
too.
Holyfield versus Tyson when I was like
Bro, I'm
6.
40. Bro, I'm 42. I saw the whole thing.
I'm
I'm just
43.
telling you. I'm just telling you that
Bro, I'm 47.
while Holyfield was great, while Holyfield was great, I watch younger people than me put him even higher than I would put him. And I'm like, yeah, I think Holyfield is great. I think if you unleashed him in this era, there are fighters that he would beat. But make no mistake, Usyk is right there alongside him. Usyk is of that cloth, and he could be in that era, and
What?
he could compete.
He
How do I
could.
know? How do I know though? How do I know? A stubborn South African built like a fucking tree trunk was whooping ass. Corey
Let me ask you. Let me
Saunders.
ask you. Let me
Corey
ask you.
Sanders, yeah.
Corey
Let
He
me
beat
ask
Saunders.
you.
Klitschko.
Would Kwawi beat what's the guy? Breedis.
I'll tell you the truth that Muhammad Qawi was an anomaly. It's hard to look at a fighter. That's not normal at all. A
The
5'6",
exception?
a dude 5'6" at heavyweight. That is
No, he
just
was talented.
not
What
normal.
do you mean? There's plenty of 5'6" fat fucks.
Well, not whooping ass like he was. The point I'm making is while I think it was great what you did, I do think you would get beat in this era. I do, because at some point size matters. At some point, you're gonna get hit with a shot, and there's just too much weight behind it. Like
You're taking Breeders.
I had a dude trying to argue with me that the heavyweights didn't get bigger. I think his name is Antonio Mosley. He left it in one of the comments, and I'm like, dude, like, are you serious, bro? The median height, a big heavyweight when I was young, was any guy 6'2", 6'3", and it was rare if you saw a fighter that was bigger than that. It was rare. It was not normal. Now the median height for a heavyweight is anywhere in between 6'4" and 6'7". If you
But
look at the whole top 10 and the top 15, most of those dudes are above 6'4".
Hey,
but
hey,
Most
you
of them.
can
Joel.
say
Hey,
the
Joel.
same thing
A good
about
example.
the
Oh,
20s and the 30s with
hold
Primo
on.
Carnera, Jess Willard, James J.
Primo,
Jeffries.
no. Primo was one odd dude, bro.
What
Primo
about
was
James J.
one.
Jeffries?
That's another odd dude. That's an oddity. Go back to Ring Magazine's top 10 and look at the average height of a heavyweight at the time. Most of them were not the size of a Primo Carnera. Most of them. And there's literally footage of Primo, by the way.
Yeah,
For those that never saw
yeah.
him fight, the
He's a
dude
big
was
dude.
The
but
big
he was
fucking
shit.
guy.
Yeah, but he was shit. Is what I he
He
was
still beat
shit.
Hey,
champions.
Joel. Hey, Jules,
He
a
was
perfect
shit though.
example of what you were talking about earlier was Quawi versus Foreman. Smaller heavyweight, big heavyweight like that. Didn't last that long. It got to the point where Foreman hit him and he turned his back and walked away.
I'm
He's like, I had
saying, bro,
enough.
like like if you look at, for example, there have been oddities here and there throughout the eras, like Nikolai Valuev
Yeah,
was an
yeah.
oddity. He was an
Valuev.
oddity. Like, yeah, he was huge, but it
He
wasn't a bunch of Nikolai Valuevs running around neither. Like, he was just
no,
a big ass motherfucker in his time.
he looked
How
like
big is
an early
Pulev?
hominid.
Pulev is about 6'4", about 6'4". I'm pretty sure he's 6'4", 6'3", 6'4".
I'd say that Usyk could be rated as an all-time great cruiserweight.
Of
I
course.
would say definitely at cruiserweight,
Yeah.
and he's definitely an all-time great fighter. But the parallel that I made, right, and this was a conversation for a long time, was Floyd Mayweather an all-time great welterweight? I always said no, you're not. You're an all-time great fighter, but you are
Yeah.
not an all-time great welterweight, because most of the guys that you fought at welterweight were not fucking welterweights. They were just little dudes like you that moved up. They weren't real welterweights. Manny wasn't a real welterweight. Marquez wasn't a real welterweight. Cotto wasn't a real welterweight. Not that he fought him at welterweight. He fought him at 54. But still, that
Maidana.
one of the nuances of Floyd's era is a lot of the guys that he fought were little dudes, just like him, that moved up from the lower divisions. Whereas if you're talking about real for real welterweights, you talking about Sugar Ray Robinson, you talking about
Yeah.
Sugar Ray Leonard, and you
Yeah,
can see
yeah.
it in their physical dimensions
Yeah.
that these guys are about 5'10" and better. They're big. They can go to middleweight. Where Floyd,
Yeah.
Floyd, you too goddamn little to go to middleweight. You get eaten alive up there, bro.
Can
Like,
I say one thing?
good.
So if someone was to jump up to featherweight, get a belt, right? They are a featherweight now.
You could make that argument.
Wow.
You could make that argument, but that's not really how it works. Here's an example. Amanda Serrano just moved up to 140 to fight Katie Taylor, right?
Yeah.
But she has to eat her way there, because if she doesn't eat all that extra food and she starts the camp, she's gonna boil right back down to 126.
It's like
Usyk
saying
is,
Roy is a heavyweight.
yeah, Usyk is the same thing.
It's the
He
same
said,
way. That's what I'm saying.
Usyk said the same thing though, that
He-
like, yeah, I gotta eat a bunch of shit to be at heavyweight. I don't like eating all this shit. That's not normal for some people, but to maintain that weight, that's what they got to do. But that doesn't mean that's what they are.
Yeah, I think cruiserweight is one of those weights where the jump is almost so obvious. Like
Yeah.
I think a 140 pounder can move up to 147 and be competitive. A lightweight can move up to 140 and be competitive. But how many times have we seen cruiserweights move up to heavyweight and just no weight limit, it fucks them all up. Like they how they look at the weight class below it is entirely different.
And more importantly, there's not
Rare.
there's not a one size fits all answer. You have to look at the fighter and say, okay,
Individual, case by
the
case.
individual. because Julio just said it. It's the truth. Roy got up to heavyweight, but you could see this dude is not a heavyweight. Like, you not a heavyweight, bro. You look little as shit. You look like a fat little strong ass dude, a muscular little ass motherfucker trying to fight John Ruiz. I could see you not a heavyweight. I could see it. So it's not as simple as saying that because you got up there, that's what you really are. No, it boils down to your frame, your bone density. Can you actually perform with the added weight? Can you do that? Because a lot of motherfuckers can't.
Can your skills make up for where you can't compete physically?
Jorge
I think that's what-
Linares is the most glaring example, and he was a good fighter. He was a good fighter
Yeah.
at the lower weights, but when he went to 40. You found out real fucking fast. You don't belong up here, bro. Pablo Cano whooped your ass
But
real fast.
The reason I would rank Usyk an all-time heavyweight is the fact that he won the undisputed titles, and he beat and then defended it. He defended it, and he beat the two best heavyweights of his era.
Yeah,
twice.
but
Both of them
I'll put it to you another way.
Like,
He has 7 fights. My thing is, you only have 7 fights as a heavyweight. You only have 7 fights. That's not enough for me to put you next to Vladimir, next to Vitaly. No, come on now. This guy's got more title defenses.
but what did he accomplish in those 7 fights? He
I'm
not only won the undisputed,
bro.
but
I'm
he
not
defended
knocking.
it.
I'm not knocking his accomplishments. I'm just saying that there's literally guys that have more title defenses than you have fights as a heavyweight, and I'm gonna put you ahead of them. That's crazy. Now, is he an all-time great? Yes, he is definitely an all-time great fighter. One of the best I've ever seen. But all-time great heavyweight, that's different. That's different.
That was my whole where's the guy in the comment section? What's this guy's name? So I had a whole this dude was fucking with me all night long, bro.
He's talking about Real Talk. Him and Real Talk were having.
Well, Real Talk is in the chat. Like, Real Talk is in the chat. Like, he could jump on.
He was fucking with me all night. He's like, no, Usyk is top 10. I'm like, bro, he's not. Like, there's so many people.
Nah,
over him.
I could name 10 heavyweights off the top of my head.
I got Lennox. I got Joe Louis.
Let me name them.
Ali. I got fucking Jack Johnson. I got Holyfield. I got.
I wouldn't put Jack Johnson. I wouldn't put.
I got Gene.
Do you do your taxes with an abacus?
I got a few, bro. I got a few. Fucking giant from the 20s, Jim J. Jeffries. He beat like 7 fucking Hall of Famers off of 24 fights.
Look. I'll put it to you like I said. I'll put it to you another way. Like Jack Dempsey, I would not put Usyk above Jack Dempsey. Sorry, no.
I would.
You got 7 fights at heavyweight, bro. That's crazy. You got a grand total of 7 fights at heavyweight, and 4 of them were with the same 2 dudes.
And all 7 were captured on film.
I think AJ's a future Hall of Famer, though.
I'm not saying that he not. I'm saying that it takes more to end up in the top 10 of a specific division. It takes more than it takes more than just 7 fights. You talking about in this division where it's literally motherfuckers that have more title defenses than you have fights in this division. That's crazy.
But with Vlad, I feel like you can't. I feel like it's still legitimate to say, okay, he didn't have as many fights as Vlad, but he literally beat the 2 guys who beat Vlad twice.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? Like,
I'm not knocking what you're saying, but you don't factor his age into it though. Vlad's age.
No, what about Valuev?
Pushing 42.
I guess. I mean,
what about Valuev? I'm sorry, I'm interrupting, bro.
Good.
What about Valuev? Because he got a win over Holyfield and John Ruiz.
Yeah, but Holyfield was washed by then, bro.
He became a mandatory.
He was washed by then, bro. Like.
Okay, can I say something?
And then Dubois aging well.
Okay, we all love Usyk. I love Usyk, especially because beat Fury twice.
Yes,
that's commendable.
Hell yeah.
For him. But the moment we like a guy, it has to be the best cruiserweight of the world. It has to be the best heavyweight of all time. It has to be the best pound for pound of all time. You can't have it all. And
Yeah.
look, Usyk has. I see Usyk's career, and I see a pound for pound all-time great career, but he cannot dominate every fucking division. If you
Yeah.
can say, you can say he's one of the best cruiserweights ever. But heavyweight, I think it's not gonna be in the top 10 because there are other guys that have
Yeah.
been in the heavyweight division for years, tens, dozens of years, and
Yeah.
have accomplished maybe the same, but a lot more
Spence?
title defenses, more
How
much
many
more
undisputed
proven.
heavyweight champions have there been?
There've been a
Undisputed
few.
But how many?
All right, how many? And how many
Like,
defended?
the raw number, I don't know off the top of my head, but there have been a few because
Been a
remember
few.
there used to be less titles. So
It was only
and-
one belt back in the day.
no, even in the 3-belt era, even and if you go back, the further back you go, the more common it was because that's the other thing that it was common. You didn't have to beg a guy to go do
No,
that.
no.
They knew to do
Yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta go do that.
Yep.
The main thing is one, Leo's right. Like, motherfuckers is jumping off a cliff. I'll say that. Do I think Usyk would be competitive in the 90s era? Yeah, but I can think of guys that would give him a problem, and y'all gonna think, oh, this motherfucker just talking shit. Bert Cooper was a problem. I
Hell
don't give
yeah.
a fuck what y'all say.
Bert
Bert
Cooper-
Cooper was a
yeah.
problem.
He's a lot better than Chisora.
Ray Mercer, you say what you want. I think
Bro.
Ray Mercer would have gave Usyk a better fight
Say
than
what you
AJ.
want. Ron
Fury.
Lyle.
AJ
Ron
and Fury.
Lyle would
They-
give Usyk hell, bro. Ron Lyle.
Imagine-
Jimmy
Never
Young.
won a belt.
Jimmy
Imagine
Young.
Usyk versus the
The
Bo.
90s was
Tommy
loaded.
Morrison would give Usyk hell, bro.
Well, I know about
He
that.
would. He
I
would.
know about
Come
that.
on, come on,
Because
bro.
because Tommy didn't have a good engine, bro. Tommy didn't have a good engine, bro.
He was
didn't have a
aggressive,
good
bro.
engine.
That's how you beat
Imagine-
Usyk. You have to be aggressive.
Imagine Usyk versus the Bo that fought Holyfield in the first fight.
Right.
Ooh.
So
That
the
would've
idea, the premise for the conversation is: do I think that Usyk could have won a belt in these divisions, and do I think Usyk could have beat some of these fighters?
Yeah.
I absolutely do think he
Yeah,
could have
for
beat
sure.
some of them. But I also see that. Remember, Mayris Breedis was not a big guy. The hardest fight that I've ever seen Usyk in
Breedis.
was the Breedis fight.
Yep.
And Breedis is about the size of yesterday's heavyweight.
Yeah.
He's about the size of and yesterday's heavyweight fought like you parked in front of their house. It didn't even look like a boxing man. Like, the fuck is you so mad at, bro? Like, relax. Relax, bro. fuck is the matter with you, bro? So yeah, I think he could have won a belt in previous eras, and I definitely think he would have been a somebody. But there are fights back there that I think would have tested him. One fight that I think would have been a great fight, and it's probably going to go below under the radar because most people only remember Michael Spence for getting knocked out by Mike.
He was a beast.
Right. But he was a beast,
He
bro.
was a
Like,
beast.
he was a beast, bro. Like
beast.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
a Hall of Famer too.
Take away
Hall of
that
Famer.
Mike Tyson fight.
Yep.
Watch
Hall
the
of Famer.
Jerry Cooney
Yep.
watch the Jerry Cooney fight.
Yep.
Watch the two Larry Holmes fights.
Yep.
He's a beast, bro. Like that could be a difficult fight for
Oh hell
Usyk.
yeah.
And that wasn't some big ass, slow ass, lame
Skinny
ass
dude.
mud. Like, nah, that was a wiry dude that could
Yeah.
move it, and he was mean. You know what I'm saying? So
He ain't give a fuck.
you really gotta look at them fights. Now, once again, for the people live in extremes. It's like people saying that, oh, Usyk couldn't go back there and win fights. Yes, he fucking could.
He
He could go back there and win fights.
He definitely
But
could.
don't jump off a cliff. Don't tell me, yeah, he topped. Like, relax, bro. Top 10. Do you know how many people you got to leave out for him to be in one of them spots?
That's what I was saying. And bro, I got jumped by like 50 fucking people on the comment section. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm with my girl. I'm like,
all-time great heavyweight. And I said it in a video I did right after that. I said, all-time great heavyweight is a different conversation. And the parallel that I brought up is I don't view Floyd as an all-time great super lightweight, and I don't view Floyd as an all-time great welterweight. I don't view you as an all-time great junior middle, even though you won titles in all them divisions. No, I don't view you as an all-time great in them divisions. You are an all-time great fighter. You definitely are.
Yeah.
But not like if he fought Leonard, I think Leonard would have whooped his ass.
He's too fast. Too fast.
I think Leonard would have whooped too big, too mean. He
Yeah,
punched too hard.
yeah.
He whooped your ass.
He could fight
Think,
inside, outside, on the ropes, off the
think,
ropes, whatever the
think
fuck you want to
Robin.
do. He's down with.
Think Robinson would have whooped your
Oh
ass.
yeah,
You know what
definitely.
I'm saying? And watch the tape. Motherfucker don't got like I ain't talking about no bullshit. Go watch tape.
He's
You
dancing
ain't
on him.
you not rolling shit off no shoulder,
Nope.
motherfucker. So it depends, you know. Shout out to Virtuoso. What's the quota to be considered an ATG at a certain weight class? I believe that at minimum, maybe 5 title defenses or maybe 10. That's when I would say, okay, 5 consecutive title defenses that are successful. Okay. Maybe you're getting there. 10, definitely. 10
Hell
consecutive
yeah.
successful title defenses. Definitely. But I don't think Usyk has that many fights left for the sport of boxing.
I think he's. Well, is he gonna go back down and fight Jai?
Maybe.
If he
And,
does, he's the greatest fucking cruiser. And if he beats
and that's the
Jai,
other shit that if he did that, yo, I do think he'll beat Jai. I think Jai's great, but you not
Yeah,
Usyk
no,
great.
he will beat Jai.
He'll beat Jai.
with the weight loss,
He'll
with the
beat
weight loss,
everybody
fuck with him
there.
there.
No, because and we talked about this the other day. For a dude that's 6'3", for a dude that's 6'3", 20
Mhm.
pounds ain't shit. That's a trip to the bathroom, bro. 20 pounds. That's if we talking about more than that, then I'll say, yeah, that's if you got to lose like 50. 20 pounds for a dude that's 6'3", that ain't nothing but a jog, bro. That's
He
a
probably
jog.
he probably lost his shit fighting Fury.
And he said it himself that he has to eat to keep that. He got to eat to keep all that. So yeah, he could lose that and he'll be all right. Go ahead, Ignacio.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say this. I think he's making a case for being. You can make the case he's an all-time great based on the number of fights that he has in his career, and he's gonna finish having won undisputed at cruiserweight and heavyweight.
Yeah.
You can make that case, but is he an all-time great heavyweight? Yeah, I don't agree with that either. I don't think he's on that level. There's too many guys you can put ahead of him before you get to him.
Yeah.
That's what. And I was talking about. Bro, they jumped me yesterday. They fucking jumped me in the comment section. I got jumped by like 50 Russian motherfuckers. I got jumped by everybody, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I never got that many notifications on my fucking life.
You know what it is? Everybody just like they don't know how to live in the moment right now. Like Usyk is the greatest of this era, and that it's just that simple, bro.
Yeah.
But what about Chocolatito?
I don't think the asterisk against Chocolatito, and it's not a knock on him because I've been a fan of him. He never unified, never became undisputed. I don't think he was. I know he wasn't lineal at Superfly. I got to go back and see if he was ever lineal at any of those weights because I don't think he was.
I think he was for one.
I think he was at either 105 or 108, Jules.
Wherever
think
he
after-
fought,
I think it
wherever
was at
he fought
108.
Akira Yegashi, he was probably lineal there.
108.
But I
That
know he
was at
wasn't
108.
lineal. I know he wasn't Ring Magazine or lineal at Superfly, and I know that he wasn't Ring Magazine or lineal right before that. He wasn't. And that's an asterisk. To me, yeah, that's an asterisk. That doesn't mean you're not great. You are great, but that shit matters to me. Because you gotta them fights for you to get that lineal in that Ring Magazine, you had to beat somebody at this motherfucking weight to get that motherfucker. You did. You had to. There's no way they don't just give those out.
No.
You know?
Hey, Jules, how do you think Usyk would have fared against like David Tua or Ikabe Abuchi, man?
Well, those are tough fights, country. If you really think about them fights, right? They're tough fights
they're tough.
because what's helping Usyk is he has speed, agility, and mobility against slower, bigger men. David Tua would have been eye level to him, and you remember Tua, dog. Like yo, dog, you don't want to be standing
Tua was
right
built
there,
like
bro.
a fire hydrant.
Bro, like you don't want to be standing right there when he go for one of them big ass hooks, bro. Like,
No,
And
No.
I had a chin too.
No.
I had a chin.
So there are oddball fights like that when I think about Usyk, I don't think about Lennox Lewis. I don't think about Riddick Bowe. I think about Ray Mercer. I think about Burt Cooper. I think about Michael Moorer when Michael Moorer actually was inspired to fight.
Yeah.
I think about those guys. They're like, yeah, those would have been some
So,
tough fights.
how would you rank those guys against Fury and AJ?
Michael Moore got a better career than Fury.
Hold your ass
I'm
up.
saying
Hold
just
your ass
overall
up.
fighters.
I done said this on so many occasions, and I'm not knocking Fury because Fury did his thing. You can't take that away from him. He is a 2-time heavyweight champion. He did his thing. But if you ask me who wins, him or Ray Mercer, I got Ray 10 times out of 10.
No.
Okay.
If you
10
all right,
times
so
out of 10.
Can we compare Fury's resume to John Ruiz's resume?
Nah.
But hold on. Let me make my case.
Man.
Let me make the case. John Ruiz got a win over Holyfield. A draw over Holyfield. He beat Hasim Rahman, right?
Ibeabuchi beats Joshua.
Who? John Ruiz?
Maybe.
Fuck no. I don't think John Ruiz. Listen. John Ruiz is gonna be. John Ruiz is just gonna fucking hold you and hit you on the inside all night.
Bro, you
long.
can't compare that to Fury ending the 9-year reign really of Vladimir Klitschko. Nothing like the Holyfield that John fought was an old man.
No, Holyfield won the belt.
He had a bro. Look, did he have a belt? Yes, but we know that wasn't Holyfield, bro.
Yeah, that wasn't prime Holyfield.
No, that's not prime Holyfield. No.
Listen, it ain't Ignacio. you go remember this. That Riddick Bowe trilogy took everything out of the both of them. It wasn't a lot left after that trilogy of either.
It took more out of Bowe than it did. It took more out of Bowe than it did Holyfield.
But
Holyfield, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of left of Holyfield after that trilogy. That's for sure.
That was World War III for them motherfuckers. So whatever Holyfield, it's like look, James Toney beat Holyfield, but I don't give James no credit. Like, bro,
Beat the dog shit out of Holyfield.
Come on, B. That's an old ass Holyfield, bro. Like,
shot at that point, man. I mean,
he's done, bro. He's Evan.
Yeah,
Fields,
the
bro.
prime Holyfield at heavyweight was 91 to like 97.
When his hair was falling out, but he still had hair. When
he had patches of hair.
Wow.
When he had patches of hair.
For real though, like that was Holyfield, bro. He was on his shit.
I mean, Jules, one of the greatest quotes I ever heard about Holyfield, and I have never heard too many fighters get quoted like this. Fucking Bo's manager, Rock Newman, once said, he's like, he was talking about the first fight. He goes, I thought Riddick hit this motherfucker with everything but the kitchen sink. But you know what? Holyfield was a goddamn dog who just wouldn't go down.
Yeah, that was Holyfield's.
I was like,
that was Holyfield's claim to fame when we were kids. That this motherfucker chin is ridiculous. Like he's a little dude that moved up in weight. If you remember Holyfield before he moved up, he was skinny as shit. He was not a big dude.
Nope, he looked like a bodybuilder at cruiserweight.
Yeah, like he was cat but he was a skinny type dude. Like he was lean. And I think the limit wasn't 200 back then. I think it was
it was 190.
So the cruiserweights were leaner and smaller back then. That's why I'm like, Usyk could go back there and beat some of them guys. It's the oddballs that I look at that I'm like, you're gonna struggle with some of them oddballs because everybody worrying about the Lewises and the Tysons and I'm not worrying about them. I'm worried about them in between motherfuckers like David Tua. Like that's not an easy fight, bro. That's not an easy fight, bro.
No.
Corey
I mean,
Sanders.
you could even make a case. You could even make a case that guys like Monty Barrett and fucking Layman Brewster would have given him a tough time.
Samuel Peter.
But that's 2000s,
bro. Wow. Yeah, but that's still a previous era. Remember, it doesn't seem that way. It doesn't seem that way, but it's a quarter of a century between now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so Ibeabuchi, he would beat Joshua.
Ibeabuchi, yeah.
You can't rule it out, bro, because he got beat by Andy Ruiz. You can't rule it out. You can't talk about Joshua. And the other thing is, I don't talk about no heavyweight like that. I did a video on it the other day that I'm like, do I think Lennox is one of the all-time greats? Yeah, but you still lost to Oliver McCall.
Oliver McCall was a problem too.
He was a problem, but you still lost to Oliver McCall.
Tony Tucker beat Oliver McCall.
Bro, Frank Bruno beat Oliver McCall before Lennox.
But look,
McCall Usyk is 50-50.
I don't know. I ain't say that, but you acting like motherfuckers can't lose.
No, people can lose.
Dude,
And I have no problem.
Anybody can lose, bro.
You know what?
I have no problem with Usyk loses. I have no problem with that. I'm still gonna watch Usyk, and I'm still gonna watch Loma. If
Yeah, like it's like once again, you're doing with Usyk. It sounds like you're doing with Usyk what people did with Floyd. That because you didn't lose in this era, that means that you can't lose. Listen, bro. If you put if you put Duran in there, if you had that time machine to put Duran in there with Floyd, don't win that fight.
His own father said that.
Don't win that fight.
His own father said that.
He don't win that fight. Yo, the more I think about it, you don't win that fight with Chavez. Why? Look at what you went through with Castillo.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what you went through with him. You don't win that fight with Chavez, bro. You don't. I'm sorry.
He had a problem with Maidana also too. The first fight.
That was what? That was 54. The Maidana fight at 47.
No, that was
47. That was 47 for the BA. That was at 47 for the BA. It's like, and it's okay to say that. Yeah, Floyd. I think Floyd would have lost. Just like I'm saying, like, yeah, there's fights out there. I think Usyk would lose them joints. Some of them, and it's okay because if Ali could lose, why can't he lose?
Yeah,
Ali lost.
There ain't nothing wrong with a loss on your record, man.
No fucking problem with a loss. No problem with that. Like that's not saying I don't say that to say that I don't think Usyk is great. I do think he's great.
Yeah.
But I don't think nobody's invincible, bro. There's guys out there. I'm like, yeah, if they would have give Usyk a big problem.
Mm-hmm.
The problem that he don't have with AJ, the problem that he don't have with Fury, there's guys out there in the past, and I'm like, if you had to fight guys like that, at least some of them, they're gonna give your ass a big problem.
Joe Frazier.
Buatti was the only one who stood up to David Tua and took his punches. He would have been Usyk or anybody else in that.
He had a chin.
Yeah. I agree.
Joe Frazier would do double what the fuck Chisora did. Because Chisora's gonna let you breathe a little bit. Joe Frazier's in your chest all fucking night long.
And that's a good example that if you think about Joe, why would somebody look at Joe and say, yo, I think Joe would be a nightmare for Usyk? Well, because we know Joe has a chin. You gotta kill him.
Yes.
You gotta kill him. Joe is the same height as Usyk. He's about 6'2", 6'3". Too. He bobs and weaves. He comes into the slight crouch, bobs and weaves, and goes for the hook. And he's not gonna stop.
No,
and he's a 15-round fighter, not a 12-round fighter. He's a 15-round fighter.
Different.
It's not hard. It's not hard to look at that and say, yeah, that could be a problem. That could be a problem because Usyk is accustomed to wearing out the guys that in his generation he's accustomed to wearing them out.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I don't know if you unless you George Foreman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you gonna wear out Joe Frazier, bro.
No,
like you gotta shoot him,
and
then you gotta step on him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a knock on Usyk, though. That's not to diminish. That is not intended to diminish this era, the people that he fought. It's just that there are noticeable differences that make for interesting conversations. Wow. It's an interesting conversation. Do I believe with an absolute certitude that Usyk would beat Joe Frazier? I don't know. Stylistically, that's a rough fight. Joe is a volume puncher.
Yes,
he's a volume puncher.
Yes.
I'm not looking for just one punch to do you. I'm going to keep punching until either you knock me out or I'm going to knock you out. That's Joe Frazier.
Yeah,
that's a different fight.
Yeah.
Now, as odd as this might sound, maybe stylistically for Usyk, George Foreman might be easier because he's looking for one punch to do you. You could work around that. He's looking for one punch to do you. He's loading up.
Well, that's if he fights the fat George Foreman. If he fought the prime and in shape George Foreman, that's a whole different story. That motherfucker used to throw both hands and he had power in both hands. The fat George Foreman, I think he could beat a lot easier than the prime one.
Tommy Morrison beat the fucking fat George Foreman.
He beat the fat George Foreman. He beat him, you know. So did Shannon Briggs. He beat him.
That's for Unified. He unified.
But those are just interesting conversations about great fighters because at the end of the day, I'm classifying him with the great fighters.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do that with Andy Ruiz. You're not going to sit here. We're not about to say it. Yo, I wonder what would happen if Andy Ruiz fought Joe Frazier.
Think about it.
Well, what? Get the fuck out of here, B. Like, get out of here. I'm not gonna wonder, yo, what would have happened if Wilder fought George Foreman? Wilder get knocked out. That's what happens, bro.
And that's how
Wilder
great
ends up
Usyk
in
is.
fucking ICU.
For
That's
real.
how great Usyk is that we have to like think about it in
Yeah,
different areas. That's how great
motherfucker,
he is.
motherfucker, like even Daniel Dubois, God bless him. I don't sit around thinking,
No,
damn, I
I
wonder
don't.
what would happen if I could be a Bucci and Daniel Dubois. I don't sit around. Now Daniel could give me time to start thinking that way if he do his thing, but right now that's not an active thought in my mind because I
No.
don't know if you that caliber of fighter. With Usyk, I know you that caliber of fighter, so I could sit there thinking about that. They're like, damn, yo, Usyk probably would have been able to do some things back in the day.
I'd love to see like the Loma that fought Corolla versus the Duran that fought Esteban
Bro,
De Jesus
listen,
for the
listen to me,
third
bro.
match.
I think
Duran,
Loma's,
every era,
bro.
anyway.
Listen,
Are you sure?
bro.
Like,
Listen to me.
Yes.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I think
Loma's
Loma's
not gonna stand there and get hit.
my dude.
Yeah, he will.
Loma is a great little fighter, right? But don't forget, he moved up to 135.
Yeah, he's a
That's
featherweight.
one. That's one. He moved up to 135. 135 is Duran's domain. Duran is a 15 round fighter, bro.
Yes.
15. Mano de piedra.
Yes.
Loma is not like, bro. Nobody at lightweight hit like this dude was hitting, bro. Like,
No.
nah. I got Duran. That's not like, bro. Look, I like Loma, but that's not hard, bro. I
In
got
terms
Duran.
of skills, like skills is not even a question, bro.
So then,
Duran.
what about Henry Armstrong?
I
versus
never seen
Duran?
him fight before.
I haven't watched him. To be honest with you, to know.
He had a bobbing wave style. He was an inside fighter.
Oh,
he
dude.
was,
What I do know about him is because he fought above. Didn't he fight above lightweight? Didn't he?
he
Didn't
did
he move?
160. Yeah,
The
yeah.
only man to ever hold a title simultaneously at 35, 47, and 60.
60.
That
Yeah.
kind of make me look at him like, yo, if you could do that, breaking Loma jaws.
No, I mean him versus
Yeah.
Duran.
Difficult. You know what I'm saying? Because Loma's like, look at his build, bro. Loma is a low ass dude, bro, with low ass shoulders, bro. Why you think
But
he
what-
always hurting them shits? Low ass shoulders.
Yeah. What about Duran
Loma's built like a meerkat.
versus Armstrong?
Loma looks like he
disrespectful.
scurries away in a hole when he sees a
That's
wild dog.
disrespectful, bro. Like you ain't got to do that, bro.
Usyk has to warn him when there's a hawk outside. He's like, Loma, there's a hawk
No,
outside.
you wrong for that, Julio.
Yo, that's
You wrong.
wild disrespectful. But yeah, Loma's not. Do I think Loma's a great fighter? Yes. Do I think Loma's an all-time great lightweight? No. Fuck no. Sorry. I think Bobby Chacon will give you a run for your money, motherfucker. Like, go back, watch some fights, bro. Them motherfuckers, y'all motherfuckers is boxing today. Them motherfuckers, like, yo, you would have thought this was some kind of like an old beef or some shit. The way they was fighting, like, nah, they ain't doing that. And they was doing that for 15 rounds, motherfucker.
Them
Bro,
dudes used to
those
fight like
fights
you
are so
fucking
violent.
stole their last dollar.
Bro,
Those fights
them
from the 70s
motherfuckers
and
fought
80s
like
are
you
so
fucked their wife. Like, yo, what is your
Yeah.
problem? It's a boxing match. Chill.
Honestly, I think the domestic violence had to be even worse. Like, because watching the shit with rules, the violence is unbelievable. When there's like fairness and like a referee, and it's unbelievable. So just
Well, one of the
go ahead.
oh no, I was just gonna say. Wait, are you talking about the fighters being involved in domestic violence or
both?
Monzon.
Yeah, well, Monzon is the fucking biggest asshole there ever was, and he was middleweight champ for like fucking 7-8 years.
For real, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's different shit. So it's just, once again, do I think Usyk would be able to hang in any era?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I do think that, like, he
Yep.
could win a belt in any
Yeah,
era.
yeah.
But I do think there are more stumbling blocks in those older eras because of certain outlying factors that are not present today.
The overall quality of fighter was better.
Yeah.
Well, that and the advantage that he has in this era is that he's more athletic, better cardio, more speed, and he's a better boxer than a lot of these guys. But when you talk about him going up against the Ray Mercer, who I believe was a gold medalist, I believe he won the gold in the Olympics, right? He comes from that amateur pedigree, a Marine, a mean nasty motherfucker that want to hurt you. Like, bro,
Yep.
do you want to win or do you want to kill the guy? Because it looked like you want to kill him.
Jules, are you sure Mercer won the gold? I thought
I
I
think
heard he won a
did.
bronze.
Yeah, he won. No, he won the
He
gold.
did win a gold.
Yes.
Yeah, he won a gold.
If
Man.
Ioka wins another belt, you think he's pound for pound number one?
Yes, because it takes when you're as far along as Kazuto, remember this is his 4th weight, bro.
Yeah.
He has an accomplished career already.
Yeah.
If you still out here winning belts, yes, dog. Yeah, because you should be a gatekeeper by now. You should be a journeyman. You know?
He's a contender in the rankings.
I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna watch that fucking shit.
Jules, did you talk about the February 24th card they just announced?
No, which is the 24th card?
Junto is fighting
Oh,
fucking yeah.
I did a video on it. Y de verdad, yo me estoy jaltando, Ignacio. Yo me estoy jaltando. Like, yo, when are y'all gonna put him in a unification match, bro? The fuck are y'all waiting for? Why is Dago Higa getting 2 title shots? He just lost to Takai. Now he about to fight Shin Chong, whatever the fuck his name is. What the fuck are y'all gonna get Junto some fucking unifications, bro? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't remember the look, he got a name.
Shinshitsu?
Some shit.
Nah.
He's fighting for the BA.
What are they making him fight a Shih Tzu or something? I mean, what?
I'm just saying. If you look at the fights that's on the card, they actually are good because they got Tenshin Natsukawa versus Jason Maloney, right? That's a good fight because it's like your Tenshin, you might get your ass beat. This dude got experience. He's a former champion, right? Tenshin only got 5 fights, so I like that fight. Daigo Higa's never in a boring fight. He's never in a boring fight. The shit is, I just watched Daigo Higa lose to Yoshiki Takai for the BO. Now y'all getting him a shot at the BA. Like, yo, for doing this, can y'all put Junto in a unification match? Because we know he ain't gonna fight Inoue next year. They already said it. So, all right, can he go for undisputed then? Is he gonna do that? Shit getting stupid. He fighting David Cuellar. I don't know that dude. You know, so it's not a bad card at the end of the day. It's not a bad card. Like, all of them fights, motherfuckers is gonna go to the hospital. Like, all of them fights. But, yo, Junto, like, are you gonna unify this division or not, bro? The fuck you doing?
Yeah, I don't. If he doesn't do it next year, Jules, he might as well just move the fuck up because
That's what I'm saying.
he's too big to stay at 18.
That's the shit I said in the video. They're like, yo, it's not like this dude could stay there forever at 118. He's big for 118. He ain't like them little motherfuckers, you know? Shit, man. I had a fucking fever on fucking Christmas, bro.
Yeah, I was
the
sick
worst,
too, man.
bro.
Don't feel bad. I
Shit
got
was
it right
the
now.
fucking worst. Had an intermittent fever. I broke it yesterday, so I'm good now, but I still got phlegm and all that bullshit.
Yeah, it's not fun
Fucking
when
shit.
you're trying to sleep and you're hacking the shit up in the middle of the night. Man.
Yeah,
You sound
bro.
like you're underwater, Jules.
For real, yo. And I get under the covers and it'll be like 1,000 degrees under the covers, bro. Like, I feel like a fucking nuclear reactor. Turn the shit, freezing my ass off. Like, yo, this shit is the worst, dog. Like, it's the worst. But yeah, look, I'm gonna take a piss. I'm gonna leave y'all with old ass Rob Pattinson, Year One Batman. Check it out. Year One Batman, yo.
Oh,
That looks like Alfred the Butler. What the fuck?
I know, man. What the hell?
He looks like the dude from that bowling movie. What's that fucking bowling movie?
Kingpin?
Oh,
Looks
no,
like the
the other
president.
one.
Bowling
Hey,
movie.
dude.
The Big Lebowski?
Oh, Big Lebowski.
dude. He looks like his friend.
The retard. He was a retard, right? Yeah. Oh, he was crazy or something like that.
He looks just like him.
Who's playing?
Hold on, you guys didn't like Superman? The trailer?
I haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
Jules fucking hates it.
What?
Yeah, Jules says he thinks it's dog shit, so he's not gonna watch it.
It looks fucking dope though. They got crypto. Crypto's in it.
Yeah, but Jules was like, nah. Jules was so fucking mad about it. It's not even funny.
Now for Julius, if it doesn't look like a 70s action movie, he doesn't like it.
Eddie Val says he looks like Hugh Hefner's perverted cousin.
Oh, shit.
That's pretty funny, man.
You know who he looks like, country? Remember the guy that used to be Poncherello and Baker's boss on Chips?
Yeah.
He kind of looks like him.
Oh my god.
Yo, so did you guys hear that Barbosa and Catterall's all done?
Oh, it's gonna happen, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I
I'm
can't.
not tuning in for that shit.
I
Man, bring
can't
your
wait.
pillows.
That's a
Yeah,
killer
no
match.
shit.
That's a killer matchup. I cannot wait to see those gladiators.
Stop it.
Did Usyk
That-
say he was going down or no?
He's
He
saying
might.
some shit that
He says he wants to. I think after the Daniel fight, he'll go down.
Oh, he's gonna fight Daniel. Okay, I thought Daniel was gonna fight.
I think he'll fight Daniel.
No, Daniel's supposed to fight someone else. No.
Yeah, no, Daniel's
Well,
fighting.
Daniel can't get too cocky. He's got to fight Joseph Parker
You
first.
gotta fight Joseph Parker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
could lose that shit. I'm low key picking Parker.
Parker's on a run right now. Zhang,
They're both on the run.
Wilder.
They're both on the run right now.
That's true.
I'm picking Parker for that fight, but I wouldn't be surprised if Daniel won. It's a good fight. What I care about more is Caballero's fight.
Cabello.
Caballero is gonna fight who?
Is he fighting Zhang?
Yeah.
He's gonna fight.
Oh shit!
But
Hey,
that fight is close.
Is that not on the? Is that not on the card?
Yeah, that's on the undercard of that
Yeah, it's on the
card.
card, bro. It's the first
Oh,
fight of the
shit.
night.
hey, Eddie Val has a question for all of us.
I
At
got
126, Prince Nasim versus Loma.
Loma, easy.
Loma, only because
I'd
Loma.
say Loma.
the only thing Nasim has is power.
Bro,
He doesn't have his
power,
boxing
speed,
skills.
all
Mm-mm.
athleticism. I don't know. I think that's actually a very, very interesting matchup. Very,
Yeah,
very
but
interesting.
if you look at the
just a
guys that
pure athlete like that, I don't think Loma's ever really fought, other than Tio Fimo. To
What
be
about
honest.
Walters?
Like,
Walter was an
no
athlete,
way,
bro.
no
Walter
way.
Was, yes,
I think
Walter
the
was
closest to Prince Nasim is actually Tio Fimo.
No,
He's just an
I think
orthodox version.
no. I
And you
think
see
that
how it was kind of tough for him.
Nasim has been proven that if you have good fundamentals and a good jab, you can beat him.
Yeah, like
I favor
he if you look at his title run, he beat a lot of questionable dudes in those title defenses. There's only two or three guys that I thought he beat legit, and he didn't even fight them necessarily in their prime. He beat Wilfredo Vasquez,
Yeah,
he beat Kevin Kelly,
Kevin Kelly.
and he beat another guy. I'm struggling to think of who the other guy was. He had a lot of soft defenses
He was
that
a hype
Frank
job.
Warren gave him. Yeah, Frank Warren milked the shit out of him in England before he finally brought him to the U.S.
I think just pure athleticism does give Loma problems. I think Tio Fimo is the best example. Where it was
Yeah, but
no
Tio
boxing, it was no
Tio
boxing
Fimo's
skill that made it for him.
a squat, muscular dude who
Yeah.
counter punches,
Mhm.
whereas Nasim was a stringy, reflexive, unorthodox guy who,
Awkward.
like Leo said, if you do what Marco Antonio Barrera did to him, he can't touch you.
Mm-hmm.
Marco Antonio Barrera beat him with fundamental boxing.
Yeah,
Loma don't fight like that.
but
Barrera
Loma
did-
knows how to move counterclockwise. I mean, like Marco was just moving counterclockwise, jab and jab and jab. And jab.
Exactly.
That's
And he
easy for him
frustrated
to
the
do.
shit out of him.
Yeah.
Hey Dante, I was going to tell you earlier, man. If you have an unpopular opinion, don't be afraid to say it. But at the same time, watch where you say it because, like you said, you'll get jumped on by a shit ton of people if they don't
Bro.
like it.
I never
was-
seen so
was-
many. I never seen so many names with K's and W's and all this U's and shit. I'm like, who the fuck are all these people? I
Hey,
got like Yusuf Walahaskikov talking about like you don't know shit about Lomachenko and Usyk. I'm like, I like Usyk. I gotta remind people like every 3 minutes. I like Usyk. I like Loma. but like like you just can't do it. And Fury's a good win. AJ's probably a future Hall of Famer, and Marco Huck's a future Hall of Famer. That's 2 Hall of Famers off the bat. Maybe Bradis can get in there. Maybe Fury will get in there. I don't know. That would be 4. But like, you're talking about Holyfield. You're talking about like Ali. You're talking about Joe Louis. You're talking about motherfuckers that like live there. Like they park their car in heavyweight. Like this is what they do.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing that hurts Usyk's case is that he started too late at heavyweight.
Yeah.
If he had started when he was younger, you could probably make the case, but not anymore.
I don't think that should count against him. That's not his fault.
No, that's not his fault. No.
Well, no, but what I mean is the fact of the matter is you got to factor in that he had such a long amateur career that took away from his ability to have a longer pro career.
Yeah, but he took out all the top heavyweights. So
no, but the other thing,
even as an amateur, he did the same shit Ali did.
No, but wait.
No, hold on. Ali was
gold medal, like gold medal at the Olympics.
No. Wait the fucking. I think that the conversation about him being a all-time heavyweight champion is a silly conversation because Usyk belongs to another conversation that I think is more important. That he is a all-time great pound for pound.
Yes,
he has an argument now.
Yep.
To say that, this is an all-time great pound for pound, in the same way Floyd and Manny Pacquiao and fucking Duran and all these other guys. And for me, that's a more important conversation than a divisional conversation. If he is best cruiserweight or best heavyweight, Muhammad Ali, Joe Louis, you can have that shit because you cannot have the pound for pound title. Because you're a fucking heavyweight.
That's right. The conversation should be all-time pound for pound.
Yeah.
The other thing is, how great was that relay when Jules took apart Bradley? All of the comments after that was a great relay.
What did Bradley say?
He said he was trying to tell people that you get off of this shit with Usyk as an all-time great. He beat only 2 top heavyweights, which is actually 3. I mean, it was great. Jules chopped them up, and the comments were fucking great.
Shout out
that's what the fuck happened.
Let me read the super chat. Shout out to Jose, but I do disagree because if you remember how Barrera beat him, it was with basic fundamentals.
That's what we just said, Jules.
Just with basic fundamentals, and a dude who was in the amateur system as long as Loma, you don't think he has the fundamentals down packed? Like Nasim Ahmed was just a supremely athletic fighter, but fundamental wise, nah, homie. Loma would have got him. Loma would have got him.
I'm just saying, you could say the exact same thing about Tio Fimo Lopez. Like
that's
what I'm saying. Like I just think with a good game plan and just his raw athleticism, it's a tough fight for Loma. Like what? Tough fight for anybody.
But the Tio fight was
but Jules, I was making the case. Oh shit. My bad.
Go ahead, Leo.
Oh yeah.
No. That you have to recognize that Tio Fimo Lopez fight was weird. Loma wasn't fighting at all on that fight.
Yeah.
So he lost that fight. He fucking lost. For me, a better example will be a Salido fight. Maybe.
Yeah, but Salido was a no nonsense pressure guy. That's not really Ahmed.
If you want to say Duran beats him at lightweight, of course. Duran is gonna mold him at lightweight, But Nasim, I don't know.
I don't think so. I wouldn't pick Nasim to beat Loma. I wouldn't. Just because the fundamentals are what beat you. He undressed you with basic fundamentals, bro.
Circling, jabbing.
Yeah, it wasn't no flashy shit. And I don't think Loma would have to conjure up a bunch of flashy shit to beat you because he had speed. He has speed and quickness and sharpness like you do, but the fundamentals you don't have.
Loma we would laugh at fucking Nasim if we seen Loma versus Nasim. Like the same way that people laughed at Walters when Loma fought Walters, it would be a lot worse. Like Loma's gonna circle Nasim all night, probably shift, probably get right in his face, throw the right hand all night long, some uppercuts when he's ducking. What's Loma's best win? Because Linares
That is
has
honestly, his best win is
Linares.
Linares, and that's
He-
why. Listen. I think Loma's great. I think Loma's great. But if you go to some of the oldest videos on this channel, I said it on repeat, and it's still up. Not only do I think Loma is overrated, I'm talking about videos from 4 years ago. Not only do I think Loma is grossly overrated, but I think Usyk is the fighter that y'all say Loma is. I was saying this 4 years ago.
What about Triple G?
Overrated.
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
fighter. All-time great fighter. All-time great
Beautiful.
fighter, but
Beautiful. I found my
overrated.
people. I found my
Overrated.
people.
Like, and that's not a knock on him, but it's like, yo,
No.
y'all was telling me while Chocolatito was unbeaten at his
Yes.
fourth weight, y'all was telling me that Triple G was pound for pound over him.
Yeah.
For who, bro? Martin Murray? Matthew
Can
Macklin?
Okay.
Gabe Rosado? Y'all
Daniel
crazy. Like,
Gill.
the fuck wrong with y'all? Like,
Triple G.
really?
Triple
say
G,
something?
one of the best middleweights in the ever, but it doesn't belong in the pound for pound conversation
No.
at all.
No, if you wanted to say, and I was fair to him, if you wanted to say that because he was a unified champion at the time, he unified
Yeah.
3 of the 4 titles, right?
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep.
If you wanted to have him in the top 10 or maybe in the top 5, cool.
No.
But don't tell me he's number 1. Like,
No, I'm
really,
talking
fam?
about all time.
Who,
Oh,
Hagler?
no.
Hagler?
No.
Oh, yeah, you right, Leo. You right. Like, no.
Who are y'all talking about?
Triple G.
Oh, so it's
So-
Hagler. He's not pound for pound all time either, right?
Hagler?
Because there's
As
no
a
way.
middleweight?
Pound for
Yeah.
pound, no.
No, he's
No.
not a pound for pound.
Oh, pound for
fighter.
pound, no.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, are we talking about ATG or pound for pound?
Pound for pound.
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say
So
that.
so can I just say one thing? Roman Martinez beat Salido and Drew with Salido.
Yeah.
Can I say
Hey,
something
I'm
else?
talking
Go
about
ahead,
Roman
go ahead, go ahead.
Martinez. Go ahead, Gooch.
Loma made motherfuckers quit. The problem with Loma is that he
But
moved up too. Loma moved up too far in weight, is what I think. But he made motherfuckers quit, and some of the best, at the time, Riggando, Nicholas Walters.
Come on, Gooch. Like, look, Loma's cool, but Nicholas Walters was out for a year. Miguel
Yeah.
Mariaga, do I gotta sit here and have a conversation about fucking Miguel Mariaga?
No.
Like, who the fuck? And Rigo, look, Rigo was a good win for us shit talkers because
Yeah.
Loma did what he had.
Motherfucker like me told motherfuckers, I don't know what y'all think this low ass old man is about to go up there and do, but
Loma
he is
did that
gonna
one
get
for
embarrassed.
Loma did that one for the boxing fans who like to argue.
Yeah.
He just wanted to let us have a layup. That's why he took that.
But
fight.
I didn't I think I don't even think I have. No, I didn't. I never had Loma at number 1. I never had him at number 1.
So Roman Martinez, he fucking beat Salido and he beat someone else too.
Well, it's not that he beat him; it's that he knocked down Mikey Garcia. I remember that. He
No,
dropped him on
fuck
his
Mikey.
ass.
I know he lost to Mikey.
He lost, but I think he sat his ass down. And I brought that up. That how does Rocky Martinez knock down Mikey, but Spence can't?
He beat Magdaleno.
That's fucking crazy,
He beat Magdaleno. So is that Loma's best win then?
Rocky Martinez? No, I would still say in terms of accolades, 3-division
Linares?
champion
Linares?
Linares, because he was a 3-division champion. Most people don't remember that he was actually the number 1 lightweight at the time.
He was.
Mikey was more popular. But the actual number 1 Ring Magazine and all that bullshit was Linares.
And Luke Campbell fought him twice. Corolla fought him, lost. Who else fought him?
It's not that he doesn't have it's not that Loma doesn't have a good resume. It's just that with Loma, there was a lot of dick eating, like there was. And I always kept my reservations about Loma because of that extended amateur career. That y'all better enjoy this motherfucker while he lasts, because he ain't gonna last long. You had 2 Olympic cycles, bro. That's a lot of amateur fights, and that's a lot of time you not gonna be able to give to the pros. And you got a young man style, bro. You ain't gonna be able to do that shit forever.
When Loma learned how to walk people down and stop using the shifts and everything, and just like fight inside, that's when I think that when he learned a new style. Because when he fought Salido, he couldn't fight inside. He was mid-range.
I'm not one of these guys that likes to make excuses for Loma, but it's just, if I'm objective, you don't fight a guy like Salido in your second fight. Are you
Is
nuts?
Salido a Hall of Famer? I mean, not
No, he's not
literally,
a
but I
Hall
mean,
of
like,
Famer.
off
But
record.
no, he's not a Hall of Famer. But that's not a dude that you fight in your second fight.
It's arrogance.
There you go. There you go. That like yo dog, like this the pros, bro. This the pro, like yeah. You don't understand, like motherfucker like that. You need some rounds before you fight a motherfucker like that, bro.
He went 4 rounds the fight before that. But I'm saying, like, with Salido, like, do we underrate Salido's resume? Because Salido got
no, but I mean I wouldn't call Salido a Hall of Famer, would you?
No, Salido is an all-time great. What would they call him?
Journeyman.
Gatekeeper. He's an
Yeah.
all-time great gatekeeper, but he's not an all-time great fighter at any point. Like, this is a guy who lost to a lot of questionable dudes. He beat some big names, but he lost to a lot of big names too. I mean, he ended with like 13 losses in his career.
He's the Mexican. He's the Mexican Derek Chisora.
No, but
Pretty
Salido
much,
was a
yeah.
2-time champ.
I mean, but I wouldn't call it. No, this dude's not a Hall of Famer, bro. Like, nah,
Nah, Salido belongs
don't
in
die on
a
that hill, bro. Don't die on that hill.
Salido belongs in a gatekeeper's all-time great section, like
Yeah, with
like
Gabe
Darnell
Rosado.
Boone.
There you go,
and
Darnell
guys
Boone
like
with that
that.
big, with
That's
that
not
big
fair.
right hand. There you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's not fair.
Yeah, that's what he belongs at. He was never an all-time great.
Boone
Yeah,
knocked
like-
down Andre Ward.
Derek Chisora. Who else?
Gabe Rosado.
No.
There you go. Yeah.
He belongs in the same hall as
Sean Zepeda.
the Burt Coopers and those kinds of guys like that. Yeah, like yo, dog, you better be on your shit because if you're not, he's gonna beat you. That's who he is.
I would say
Who is that
Zepeda.
motherfucker that been in welterweight like a million years that fought everyone? That Castillo? Who is
At
the guy that
welterweight.
fought at welterweight? Yeah, that fought Canelo and all these other motherfuckers.
Josecito?
Maybe it's Josecito Lopez.
Talking about Riverside Rocky?
Yeah, that motherfucker is the quintessential.
Low key, Amir Khan.
American can keep a gate.
Amir Khan fought a lot of people, man.
He did.
He got the shit behind.
He won some though too. He has some good wins though.
Yeah, he beat Maidana, which I still don't know how the fuck he did that.
Yeah.
Like
He didn't even get dropped either.
No.
Nope.
Knocked the shit out of him. He looked great.
He keeps hopping everywhere in the ring.
Didn't he beat Devin Alexander or one of those guys?
No, I think he got well, he might have beat Devin Alexander, but I think Devin was already like past his prime when they fought.
That's the good shit about American. You cannot miss when he gets hurt because he gets all over the place. These fucking balloons in the car dealership.
Oh yeah, no, he beat Devin Alexander. Julio Diaz.
Yeah, but I think that was like later in his career. I think that was
he
like
lost his split against Lamont Peterson. He knocked out Zab Judah.
Didn't he beat Barrera?
Knocked out Paulie Malignaggi.
Yeah, he beat Barrera, but Barrera was like 40.
Yeah.
Barrera was 40 when he fought him.
So what do you think about Danny Garcia then? Because Danny Garcia.
Oh, that dude's overrated as fuck.
Danny Garcia.
So all right. So then how is Spence's resume then?
Overrated.
Oh no, nobody's saying Spence is an all-time great.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
overrated?
if you're ranking Spence with the other all-time great welterweights, he would come in pretty low. Like I don't think I don't look at Errol as an all-time great anything, to be honest with you.
There's a lot of stems, and seeds in his resume.
You want my honest opinion? If Time Machine, Oscar beats him. Felix beats him.
Oh yeah.
Mark Breland beats him. Sugar definitely beats him.
Yeah.
Tommy Hearns beats. Like
oh yeah, too long.
Errol is
Carlos Palomino beats him.
Yo, low key, I think Prime Thurman.
He's gonna be in his test. He's gonna be in his test.
Prime Thurman.
Dick Eklund, unanimous decision.
But you know what the crazy thing is that I think he's gonna get in the hall.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
And then Tyson
you say that. The shit is I don't got nothing against Vinny Pazienza, right? I don't got nothing against him, but he
He's
just
in
got
the
in the
Hall?
Hall of Fame, bro.
What?
Yes,
Yeah, but
bro.
Jules, but remember, he wasn't a first ballot. It
Well,
probably took him about 5 or 6
listen,
tries before he finally got in.
you gotta look at who's out there right now, right? I ain't gonna say no names because I don't want to make nobody mad. But a lot of these motherfuckers is homosexuals, and they're gonna vote for him just because of the homosexuality. They
Who?
just
Who?
just like Wilder. That I said it in a video the other day that I don't think Wilder has a Hall of Fame career,
No.
but there's some people that do, and they're gonna fucking vote him in, bro. They are. They're gonna do it.
Off of what though? Off of did he
Off
play
of title
Charles Martin?
defenses, off of title defenses, because he has 10 of them.
Oh, he got 10. He got 10.
Jules,
Yeah.
I thought we agreed to use the word Claggett.
I didn't say nothing bad though. I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm just saying that there's some people out there, they want Errol to
Mayorga
be
smoke Spence.
they want Errol and Wilder, these guys, to be in these conversations that they don't belong in. And as much as we say, yo, them dudes is not it, and it's obvious them dudes is not it, there's still another side that, yo, they want them dudes in there. I don't think Errol is an all-time great anything, bro. The only reason you was even a champion that long is because you wasn't fighting. You fought Danny in late 2020, right? You sat out most of 2020 because of the car accident. You come back, you fight Danny. You don't fight nobody in 2021. You only fight Ugas in 2022. That's the only fight he had.
Ugas
And
might be his
then
best win.
fuck around, and then you lose to Crawford in 2023. That's the only reason you was a champion that long, because you wasn't really even fighting.
He's an all-time great hype job.
For real. Danny is another one that your best run was 140. You didn't do shit but lose at 147, bro. You lost Thurman, lost Porter, lost Spence.
Yep.
You didn't do nothing at 147,
He beat
bro.
Robert Guerrero at 147 for the vacant.
That's right up there with his win against Rod Salka.
Samuel Vargas, bro.
He fought Sammy Vargas. Yeah, he fought Sammy
Red
Vargas.
catch. Because the guys, a lot of the guys that Danny beat at 147 was not even real 147s. Ivan Red catch, bro. That dude lost to Tevin Farmer at 135.
At 135, yeah.
Shit is crazy. Shout out to Jose Marin. Mayorga beat Spence. Yo,
he does. Six Head Lewis. He fucked up Six Head Lewis. He fucked up the guy that beat Shane Mosley.
Carlos Baldomir.
Yeah, Forrest Griff. Forrest.
Vernon Forrest.
Vernon Forrest. There you go. Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. Like I don't look at a lot of, like the guys that I look at in this era that I think, yeah, you could put them in a time machine. Choco, even though I ain't gonna front. Yeah. I fuck with Choco, but some of them motherfuckers would have fucked you up. Definitely Terrence. I think you could put Terrence in a time machine and he'll be okay. He'll be okay at welterweight. He'll be okay at 142.
What's Terrence's best win?
Spence, honestly.
But what?
Look, in terms of accolades, I would say Spence. In terms of ability, and who I think is difficult, Medrimov.
But Horn beat a Pacquiao that.
That's a good win. I never said I'm one of the few people that give him credit for that. I said Jeff Horn made Manny look old. Yeah, right after that fight, everybody was saying, "Yo, Manny need to retire. Manny need to retire."
Postall.
But hold on,
underrated.
No. But look, Jeff Horn came back. Pacquiao came back, fought Timothy Bradley, fought Jesse Vargas, I think, fought.
No, he didn't fight Tim after that. He fought Tim for the third time in 2015. I believe he loses to Horn after that in 2016.
Yeah, the Horn fight was in 17.
Oh, so 17, there you go.
He came back, fought or maybe before he fought Vargas, and all right, so fuck Vargas. He came back, fought Broner, and then fought Crawford. I mean, Crawford Thurman.
Yeah, but Thurman ain't shit. No, I'm not saying. Listen. I'm not saying it wasn't a good win, but you got to understand, if Horn made you look bad and made you look old, and then you turn around and fight Thurman and you don't look old, you know what that means? Thurman ain't shit. That means. How the fuck Jeff got you looking? Jeff got you calling the referee, complaining. Jeff. But Thurman, you get a knockdown in the first round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Crawford
Thurman
got
is
a good resume. Crawford got a real good resume.
Thurman is. I say Crawford's resume is so. America don't deserve Crawford. I almost wish he was from the UK because they would appreciate him more. Than it's not like Ray Beltran was a piece of shit. He won a title after Crawford beat him.
He did.
Ricky Burns won a title after Crawford beat him.
Three-time world champion, three-weight world champion.
Age incredibly. Fucking yeah, he has one of those resumes like only the real. It's the people who supported him, the real boxing fans, you're gonna appreciate.
Yeah,
but it's not like a retrospective.
There's nothing wrong with like for motherfuckers bigging up Errol for Danny, right? Because that's what they do. Like, oh, you bought Danny Garcia, no Danny, right? Like, yo, Ray Beltran is a better win than Danny Garcia. Ricky Burns is a better win than Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
Fuck, what the fuck?
Three-weight world champion.
Felix Diaz, gold medalist, got robbed against Lamont Peterson. He was the
only reason he fought Felix is because you motherfuckers didn't want to. Everybody forgets Felix was a PBC fighter, but he couldn't get. None of y'all wanted nothing to do with that man after that Peterson fight. None of y'all didn't want that hot potato, bro.
Mean Machine.
Trouble than it's worth.
Mean Machine is a solid win. He's got some good shit on his resume. Bro, also stopping.
Gungo lost 7 of his last 9 after that fight.
Catch weight. Bro, that's
catch weight at what?
Yo, what's the catch weight gonna be like? No, because yo, here's the shit. Do you know why that's dumb? Hey, Bing. Loma debuted as a featherweight.
Yeah, 126.
He knew he's fourth weight.
Yeah.
Is
122.
super bantamweight.
Yeah.
So I'ma say off of the
124.
No, but if we gonna do the dumb shit that you telling me, okay, you want me to do the dumb shit with a Loma that basically just debuted as a professional, okay, then I got Inoue. If we gotta be silly, that it's a stupid matchup. Like, why? Loma debuted at featherweight, bro. Inoue is already a pound for pound, all the bullshit. At super bantam, it's too uneven. Why would I do it?
What's the contract like though? Is it 60-40?
I mean, like, no, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. Even now, Loma never got to where Inoue is right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
he never did. 60-40? If you really compare who became a star, yo, Inoue getting more money right now than Loma be getting.
Yeah, of course.
So if we looking at that, but it's a stupid matchup. It's like who would win? Floyd Mayweather or Bakram Murtazaliev? Like, what the fuck we doing, bro? Fuck. Like, it's a stupid matchup. So I don't
Michaela
know.
Mayer versus Gilles Zhang. Who do you got?
It's a tough fight, Julio. What you think about this, Julio? What you think about this one, bro? Think about that one.
This fight should have been happened. I think Buatti should have already stepped up to this level at this point in his career. I think he'll win, maybe like a decision. You
don't think Callum could knock him out, bust him up?
Oh yeah. Callum always has a puncher's chance for sure. But I just think he's a little older now.
How old is he now?
Back. He had a comeback fight. A lot of people don't remember. Like a few weeks ago, he had a comeback fight.
Yeah, he had a little comeback fight. Knocked dude
he looked
out.
Fine, but he hasn't really been as active, since getting his ass whooped by Better Beef. So I would say Buatti.
Yeah, but Better Beef is Better Beef. Like,
the shit is that I am so underwhelmed by Joshua Buatti, bro.
Bro, his career is not.
I don't know if I'm being unfair that I'm like, yo, dog, you was an Olympian. You supposed to hit the ground running, bro. You really didn't do shit.
He had the opportunity to fight Bivol twice. He turned it down both times.
Yeah, like I'm like, what is supposed to make me believe that you beat this guy? That's what I'm looking for. To like, what does Joshua Buatti do well? He's got a good jab, decent backhand, but nothing really stands out.
I think Callum Smith is gonna pack this motherfucker. Look, I think if you're talking about Callum Smith, you don't want to fight this motherfucker at. You don't want to fight this.
Somebody do the middle
range.
Does anyone on the panel know the Heimlich maneuver?
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Jesus.
We don't want Jules
Give,
dying
give
on
him
the
a
live.
super
Is there a
shot. that
doctor on the panel?
Give him a super shot that he's gonna recuperate.
Jules needs some tequila shots to clear up all that fucking phlegm.
Holy shit.
A $5 super shot that he's gonna come up and read the shit.
Had an emphysema attack on live.
No, but
Is Callum Smith the most disappointing unified champion?
Nah.
no.
Yeah, Callum Smith never unified.
But when he beat what's his name?
Motherfucking
fuck.
Leo damn near killed me, dog.
George Groves. Didn't he unify in the Super Six? I mean,
No, that was for Groves' belt.
You
That's what
okay,
goes
Jules?
I started laughing while I'm drinking the fucking coffee and it went up into my fucking nose, bro.
Oh, that's painful, man.
But back to this shit. I'm gonna be real, dog. I wouldn't be surprised if Callum knock him out. I just wouldn't be surprised, bro.
Me either.
Bro, he has a very sneaky catch and counter left hook game. That I could see it happening too. And then Buatti,
But
bro, he has
also
been fighting
because the
shit.
things that bother Callum are things that Joshua doesn't do. He's not a pressure guy. If you think about it, John Ryder gave him problems. Canelo gave him problems. Better Beef gave him problems. They all crowded him on the inside. Buatti don't do that. He don't do that. He not aggressive like that. He don't got a work rate like that. And he don't hit like that. Like, yeah, he got power,
No.
but not like that.
Buatti is gonna make the mistake that Castillo made. That he's gonna try to fight this guy at middle range. Is gonna get clipped.
It wouldn't whether it's the catch and counter left hook or the right hand, because that's what he landed on Castillo. He landed a straight right hand. I could see him knocking Buatti out, especially after Buatti last fight. He got tired towards the end with Willie Hutchinson.
Yeah, and Buatti is a true and true middle range kind of fighter. He
Wouldn't
doesn't really
surprise me.
fight on the inside. And when he tries, he gets his out really quick.
When does this fight happen, Jules?
February, bro. It's on the
okay.
of Better Beef and Beef February, bro.
Oh, it's a great card.
That's a great fucking card, bro. The guy I think would give Callum problems is Anthony Yard, because he gonna rush him. He gonna rush him. He gonna get inside. He gonna let punches go. What Callum don't like is pressure, but Buatti not no pressure guy. You know, so it wouldn't surprise me if Callum knocked his ass out. It just wouldn't surprise me. Back over to Tio and Matias. We do owe him an apology in a sense that Eddie Hearn did confirm that they did reach out to Boots, that they was trying to make that fight. They did reach out to Boots. They did reach out to Devin. They tried to do some things for Tio Fimo. They did. And, you know, they landed on Matias. While I don't think it's pay-per-view worthy, that's crazy to me. Like, yo, y'all bugging. Like, y'all really trying to build this as a pay-per-view? But it is a good fight, though. It is a good fight.
Okay, Julius, it's a good fight, but at the same time, I know what you know what Tio is doing, right?
Yeah.
Because you have to wait to fucking Paro to beat him.
Yes.
Give him something to be confident about, and then you're gonna fight him, because you're not gonna fool me that you were trying to fight him and you were sending an offer. That shit was something like a year ago.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Nah, that shit wasn't true.
I remember that shit.
You wait for someone to beat him. Now you are confident.
Maybe it'll backfire, because what stands out is this is not an IBF title fight, so there's no weight cap. That definitely stands out to me. That he don't gotta worry about that second day weigh-in. He doesn't have to do that. He could probably walk in 10, 15 pounds heavier. And not for nothing, you didn't look good with Claggett, which is the main thing. Claggett is not that different from Matias. Matias just punches harder. So if the same punches get in, you might be in some shit.
And he's a bigger, longer fighter too.
Yeah, he might be in some shit. I'm kind of scared to touch this one because, well, on one end, I don't like Tio Fimo, so I can't trust my judgment. But I don't think it's unfair to say to, like, yo, he could lose this.
It's a
this could be a
50-50
banana
fight.
skin. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Tio
The
got to do
fight is
something about his
entirely
style.
defined
He
by the
needs.
range it's fought at. Because if it's a
He,
mid-range fight, then Tio Fimo wins easily. But if
Tio,
Matias can
yeah,
get
but can you
inside,
really,
do his thing,
Julio? Do
then
you
it's
really
over.
think he can out hustle him for 36 minutes? Because that's how he would have to win is by out
he
hustling
doesn't
him.
have the power for that,
That's what I'm saying. That like, yo, you don't hit that hard at 140, bro.
No,
and he
but he
don't
just needs
throw enough. He
opportunity.
don't
Like
throw enough.
he
That's the
just
problem.
needs opportunity. Like he needs volume. And I think that as long as Matias is moving forward, Teofimo has a
But
great
Tio
shot.
doesn't throw volume though. He doesn't.
No,
Yeah,
but he's gonna have a lot of opportunities to counter. It would be
I
like the Josh Taylor fight, like the
But
first 7 rounds of that.
Josh Taylor wasn't throwing that much that fight.
No,
yeah.
but he was coming forward.
He was coming forward.
That's all you
I
need.
guess it's just more like if you see Matias's fights, he don't mind getting hit because he knows he could fuck you
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
He
yeah,
don't
yeah.
he doesn't
And he can
mind it
take
like
Tio's punches, bro. Tio don't got power at
if
140.
you look
He's
at
the only
Honestly,
guy.
Jules,
if you look at the last dude that he fought, the Mexican dude on that Puerto Rico show, he got in with a few shots, and it's like Subriel let him so that he could fuck him up. Like, yeah, laying your bullshit,
Bro,
bro. Just
literally
laying your bullshit
his
so you
his
can feel
literal
good.
game plan of most of his fights, if you pay attention, literally the first 2 or 3 rounds, he's just coming forward in a high guard, getting punched on. And then by the
Like the
third, fourth
Ponce
round,
fight.
he starts, yeah. Then the third, fourth round, he starts turning it on, and then pouring it on and pouring it on, pouring it on until he gets a stoppage.
I ain't
So
gonna lie.
I could,
If he beat Tio Fimo, I would have an orgasm. Like,
and I could see it happening, bro. Like I really could see it going either way. Like I could
That
see
would
him
be the end
brutalizing
for
him.
him, and that'd be great for boxing.
Jules is gonna be like the Randy Marsh meme.
for real, yo. Like I might have to
Oh my
change my pants
god.
that night.
Bro, triple digit orgasm.
Change my pants, bro. Like
When was Tio's last fight?
fucking it
It
was a
was
couple of
June.
months
Claggett. It
ago.
was Claggett.
It was
Oh
Claggett a
yeah,
couple of months ago.
Claggett. Yeah,
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 the
Claggett.
Canadian
Yeah,
dude, bro. The
yeah,
Canadian
Canadian.
dude.
Yeah, yeah, Claggett, Claggett.
Yo,
He fought,
Jules, I
it doesn't feel like it, but he fought 2 times this year because the Ortiz fight was this year too.
Oh my God, Ortiz too. I
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
forgot.
bro.
What?
Jules, I can't believe that Eddie Reynoso signed off on this fight. You would have thought he would have said, "Hey, let's just start getting active, getting you used to fucking me being in your corner, and
He's
then we'll
not
go after a
bandaging him.
big
He's
name."
No,
only
it's
training him.
not that. It's that if this look, if the, it's what Leo said. It really is that now you're confident enough to fight Matias, and it's not just that. Tio wants to be on pay-per-view like everybody else, but you can't just put anybody in there with him on pay-per-view. So the best thing they could do is get a Puerto Rican guy and just hope for the best. That's
Yeah,
what they doing.
let's
We'll
not
buy a pay per
forget.
view, bro. We will buy a pay per view.
Let's not forget also that Matias got beat, and it was pretty clear, really, because Paro gave the blueprint. If you can disrupt his rhythm, put punches together, and clinch, negate his movement, you can buy time, and if you're tough enough, you can survive the 12 rounds.
Leo, is he
Yeah,
tough enough?
maybe.
I do like that's the shit that I'm like, yo, Tio has the style for this dude. He really does, but I just keep thinking like, yo, if you get in with a couple of your shits and it don't do nothing, you in trouble,
And
bro.
then
You in
bro,
trouble.
his IQ is dog shit. Like Teofimo cannot make adjustments to save his life. Like if you
Damn, bro.
ask him to do something differently than what's working, he has just his brain short circuits.
Well, remember, this is the same man who talked to Rolly about life advice.
For real, yo. He gonna be in there quoting Confucius and shit, get punched right in his mouth.
You know,
Yo.
he holds
He
a
go-
pencil in his entire hand. He's one of those
he
guys.
He gonna be in the corner reciting Dr. Lin Yu Tang and shit.
For real, because durability, it's like there's so many cliches in boxing that people remove the physical element. That like, yeah, dog, you got to be able to hold a shot because something's gonna get in. Like you're not gonna be able to slip and block all them punches. Some of them shits is gonna get in, and I'm like, yo, do I really think Tio Fimo could hold a shot from this dude? I
I
don't.
don't know,
I
man.
don't like. Nah, I don't.
Yeah, because Paro, it took him like 4 rounds to actually catch his Matias rhythm, and get under the punch and trying to clinch and disrupt Matias rhythm while punching. And that was a good game plan, but 4 rounds with fucking surreal Matias is a lot. And I think part of his stuff was tough enough, but Tio.
You saw him after the Claggett fight, bro. His face was all puffed up.
Look, who was the bigger puncher that this guy has ever faced?
Tio
Talking
Fimo.
about Tio. Nakatani, maybe.
Probably Comey was supposed to be the biggest one.
Yeah, Comey was a big puncher though. He was a bit at 35. He was. He was. So we could say Comey.
Or Josh.
Look, Josh had power, but we know that it's like I'm not trying to shit on him, but I gotta be real that like, yo, the Josh you fought, come on, B. Like
he was fried as shit getting to 40.
Yeah, like he had plenty. He got a gift over Jack. He had plantar fasciitis. He hadn't fought in a year. It's like, come
bro,
on,
he had
like,
a million injuries, like his fucking shoulder, his arm.
Yeah,
this dude
like-
literally was falling apart. He's been falling apart the last couple of years.
And I don't like saying that because it's like, yo, look, I want to give him his flowers because
Yeah.
he proved me wrong in that fight. I thought Taylor was gonna win, but it's like hindsight is 2020. Like, yo, the dude had. It's literally a year in between the Lopez fight and the Catterall fight.
You think Josh would have beat Spence?
That's an odd question. That's an odd question.
Josh is moving.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. Honest to God. There's things Josh had that he no longer has that could
Yeah.
have been a problem. When he
Yeah,
had
yeah.
his legs under him, yeah, that would have helped because Errol is flat-footed. People don't say that enough. They're like, Errol is a flat-footed fighter, right?
Yep.
He got heavy-ass feet.
He does.
Yeah, he's like a fucking statue.
Yeah.
Anybody
Have you
else
seen
hear
the Porter fight?
Wait,
Yeah, no,
anybody
in
else
hindsight-
hear Michael snoring?
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah,
Fucking Michael, bro.
Michael, hook up your sleep apnea machine.
For real. That motherfucker got a sinus infection.
I think Josh on the inside.
That
would-
says a lot coming from you.
Fuck you, bro.
No, but I think in hindsight, the Taylor Spence is a much more competitive fight than people were leading on.
I agree with that.
On the inside, Josh.
Like,
Josh is-
because literally the whole thesis around like being a guy at 147 was, oh, he's so big and strong. Pause. Like, okay, now we saw like that shit don't matter when you're in front of a skilled operator. Like,
Yep.
And Josh Taylor does have skill at
Yes.
pretty much every range. He has some sort of skill.
So let's say this: that what you can count towards Errol in a Josh Taylor fight is the body attack may have. I'm not gonna say would have. May have taken the legs away of Josh Taylor because Errol did have a body attack. Not the best, but he did go to the body a lot 2017, 2018. That was one of his go-tos. At the same time, remember when Josh was in and out, he is a tricky motherfucker when he had his legs. That's what he don't have anymore, the in and out. When now he's more of a stationary target, so he get hit more. But when he had that in and out, yeah, he's a bad motherfucker. He was. So it's good fight. Good
and
fight.
he fought Posto. Posto's bigger than him. He was moving all over Posto, and it was a
And
good fight. Posto.
no,
Posto
Posto's-
is a
and on
great
Posto's
fucking fighter.
yeah, like Josh Taylor has shown that he can fight pretty much every range. Like
Every style.
against Jose Ramirez, he was counterpunching. Like he was mid range.
Yep. Inside too.
Regis, he
Inside
fought
too.
Regis on the inside.
Yeah.
And yeah, against post solid box. Like so yeah, I don't buy this shit that Errol was just gonna, bully him. and
No,
beat him
because
up.
he
Like,
didn't. No,
fuck
because
outta here.
he didn't. Look, if you didn't put Mikey in the hospital, which you didn't, then Josh stands a chance. Because Mikey's smaller than Josh, bro. Mikey's a littler motherfucker than Josh. And
Bro,
you
the
didn't
flu
even-
Mikey had the week before the fight put him in the hospital. And
for real, right? If anything hurt him, it was that because it wasn't arrow punches. He landed 365 of them shits. Mikey never got knocked down. He was cool after every round, just like that. After every round,
I wonder why he never moved up in weight.
Because he couldn't. I mean, the reality was that if you remember this, Leo, if he would have moved up in weight at the time that the PBC was running things, he would have never got a title fight. He would have never got a title fight. Remember, most of the belts was at the PBC at the time. Who was he gonna fight?
He could have fought Terrence at that time. I do remember that.
Motherfucker, you
Yeah,
think
yeah,
he
yeah,
you
yeah,
think
yeah,
he
yeah.
you think he wanted that shit? That's why I fuck with Terrence, bro. Motherfuckers talk a lot of shit, but they don't want they don't want them problems, bro. Like, nah, you don't want them problems, bro. Omaha, Nebraska problems, bro. You don't want them shits. But I'm at a point where he needs to retire for me. Like, if you're not gonna do nothing, bro, then just go chill, man.
Who, Crawford?
Yeah. Because you got the BA, and
Why don't he fight William Skull?
William Skull.
He got the belt.
Wow.
He got the belt. He got the vacant belt.
Bro, that guy's at 168.
You don't think Crawford can outbox fucking William Skull?
Bro, I don't want to watch. Did you see that Shishkin
Jesus
fight?
Christ,
I
yeah,
don't want to watch
no.
that dude. Bro, listen, they should make prisoners in Guantanamo Bay watch William Skull fights, bro.
So you don't think that's an easy belt for Crawford?
What is the point, bro? That's like, what is the point?
Who cares? Whether it's easy or the most difficult fight of his life, who gives a shit?
Cares? Like, yeah, I'm gonna go to 168 for this William Skull fight, bro. Motherfuckers in William Skull block don't know who he is, bro. Like,
I can't wait to get. I can't wait to.
Fuck is that?
To eat turkey bacon and have condom sex. My day's made. I love turkey bacon. I love to eat turkey bacon and get a blowjob through a condom in the morning.
Oh god.
So, who gives a shit?
Fucking eat turkey bacon and have
just having condom sex. Yeah, who's ever been like, yeah, this rocks.
Where did you come
I love
up with
to
that,
get a
Julio?
blowjob with a condom on.
Yo,
my
One time
God.
this girl, like I was about to get dome from this girl and she asked me to put a condom on. I put my shit back on. I went home. Like, come on, baby. We're adults here.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's like, yo, dog. And you know what the worst thing is? They ordered them to have a rematch, bro. Skull and Shishkin. IBF ordered them to have a rematch.
They were like, "Fuck, we want to see that again." Holy shit!
Yo, dude, yeah, like, bro. I just want Christian Mobility to get his hands on Skull so he can win that belt, but he's got to fight Sajo. He's got to fight Sajo, and I think that I don't know. That's a tough fight, man. That Sajo.
Oh shit, that's official, Jules.
They ordered that, bro. They doing that probably in France.
Man, that's gonna be a fucking war if that fight happens. Sajo is a fucking animal. That dude fights exactly like Mobili. You know what it's gonna be like? It's gonna be like Hagler Mugabe all over again.
They're probably gonna do it in France because they both got like fans and all that shit in France and shit.
Yeah,
good place for that fight. That's gonna be a great fight. Meanwhile, Munguia, damn, bro, damn.
Well, he already enforced his rematch against fucking Sriracha.
Bro, this is the shit. Like I said, if he don't win that rematch, send that motherfucker to Ecuador, bro.
Yep, it's a wrap for Jaime if you don't win that shit.
And and the other shit is you can't just win, bro. You got to beat the shit out of this guy, bro.
Yeah,
if he doesn't win,
Jaime has to make adjustments or he ain't winning, man. Because
I'm saying you better hire Freddie.
Himself hoping he can get hit again, and dude might.
I just don't understand. The only way I could surmise what happened to him is a combination of arrogance, callousness, and being, because the shit is you took punches from Canelo, bro. You you done fought some people that can hit better than this guy. For him to be the one to do it, that's crazy.
But what about when Chocolatito lost between?
Bro, it's just shitty boxing. Like, bro, how many years
a
have you been a pro?
True.
You're not bringing your hand back after you throw a punch. Like, it's just shitty boxing. That's what got his ass knocked out.
Honestly, if I have to blame something it is arrogance. You look like a kind of guy that you didn't even look for tape for this guy before the fight. Like, you went there and tried to cut the ring and put punches together, went for the liver shot, and nothing more. You didn't knew that he had an overhand right. you didn't knew that he actually knew how to defend himself because his guard was really tight also on that fight. So yeah, it looked like you didn't prepare that fight really well.
Honestly, in Jaime's defense, and look, y'all say what y'all want about me. I don't give a shit. We all grown ups. Who the fuck thought a French motherfucker could fight? I didn't think that shit.
Nope,
I didn't think
for
that
sure.
shit.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers lose every war y'all fight in. Who the fuck thought y'all like? So this is the one French fighting ass motherfucker that I ever seen, bro.
The one
Came
thing
out of
they
nowhere.
did do- one thing they did do, unfortunately, to smash the argument a little bit, is they bailed out the U.S. Continental Army during the Revolution. They
Oh,
saved
all right,
their ass.
motherfucker. Well, all right, motherfucker. They still lost a lot, bro.
What if
Who
he
did?
just? What if he just is good?
I mean, like, it feels like George Cambodia all over again. You remember George when he beat Tio Fimo?
No, yeah.
It was lightning in a bottle, bro. He never looked like that again with nobody.
Yeah, it just feels like this guy is a flash in the pan. He doesn't strike me as a really good fighter.
Yeah, he's the French MC Hammer, bro. Like French Vanilla Ice.
Hey, by the way, rest in peace, Brian Gumble. He died of cancer, man.
Bryant Gumbel?
Yeah, news
Country. It was Greg, not Brian.
Greg, I got the name mixed up.
Y'all was about to say, yo, y'all heard La Bamba died? Paul Bamba?
Damn. Gumby died.
The
Rest
dude
in
died
peace
at
to
35, bro.
Who?
Paul Bamba.
No, Gumby.
The MVP dude. The MVP dude. The cruiserweight. Dude died at 35, bro.
That's terrible. Rest
Yeah.
in peace, man.
Yeah, I knew all about him. R.I.P. to him.
Fucking ass. Fucking
He was a great
asshole.
guy.
Yo, gives a shit, man. What a fucker, man.
What a fucking
Oh, my
asshole.
God.
I don't know who Greg Gumbel is, bro, to be real with you. I thought you said Brian.
Gumbel. I'm sorry.
I thought you meant the green character.
Who died, bro? Greg Gumbel or Brian Gumbel?
Whatever his name is.
Greg is the one that died, Jules.
Who's Greg?
He's Bryant's younger brother. He was a famous broadcaster. He used to do a bunch of NFL and NCAA basketball games. Like he's known for being like a really famous college basketball
not.
announcer.
How old
Apparently
was
not
he?
that well known.
Oh, he lived a long life. He was 78.
Oh, dope.
Oh shit.
Dope.
Good for him.
No
Good for
disrespect to
him.
that feller, but apparently he wasn't that well known because I had no idea who he was.
No, I mean he's 78. God bless him. He had a full life. You know, God bless him.
Yeah.
But shit, man. Fuck condom sex. Ugh. Bro, that's like walking around with a wet sock. Like, shit.
That's how you know it was like for you. You laugh because it was like a throwback.
He
You probably haven't
he
heard about
literally
it yet.
he literally picked two of the most offensive things and put them shits together: condom sex and turkey bacon.
I'm just gonna be a loser tonight. Fuck that. Fuck it. I don't like shit. Shit don't like me. Just
You're
eat
just
this turkey
accepting
bacon.
mediocrity.
Bro, that's such a great parallel. But what do we think about Spence and Fundora? What do we think about that?
Is
I'm not
Spence
watching
even
that.
coming back?
Well, that was where I was going with it, Julio. That never mind the fight. How do we like? Is this really gonna happen?
That guy.
Oh, apparently they're saying he's gonna train with Breadman. That would be hilarious. To
Oh no, then
he's
he's definitely gonna lose. Then he's definitely gonna lose.
Yeah, I got Fundora.
Breadman.
Breadman Edwards, the one who trained Caleb.
Oh,
that dude. He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. Breadman's style, nothing against him, but he's a trainer for a boxer, a thinker. That ain't Errol. At your very best, you were in your heyday.
Athleticism, but his point was that that's what Errol lacks. Is like he lacks kind of like the slickness
and that shit doesn't work, bro. Trying to reinvent the wheel with a fighter doesn't work. What usually works is sharpening what you have. staying in character and sharpening what you have. That's what usually works. The idea that Errol gonna come out here and be on his toes and shit. Yeah, all right, bro. Okay, bro. You do that shit.
Yeah,
Look,
you go transform a flat-footed fighter to a fighter who's on his toes. Yeah,
But
okay.
what
Dude,
about Zerto?
okay.
Zerto is an oddball, bro. That's not normal. Zerto
No, it's
changing as
definitely
much
not.
as he did, that's not normal, let alone for a pressure guy. That shit don't usually happen, bro.
No,
Yeah,
no.
there's only one other guy who pulled that off, especially as he got older, and that was Barrera.
Yeah,
Barrera was the
yeah.
first guy that did it. Other than that, you can't name one guy that went from one style successfully to another and extended his career.
No, you could say that about Floyd
Ali.
because some. No,
Floyd,
you listen. You could
Floyd,
say
Floyd,
no,
Floyd.
no. See, I've
Ali
seen
became a pressure fighter.
I've seen fighters transition from one style to the other. What makes Zerto an oddball is he was a pressure guy. You
Yeah.
don't usually see pressure guys change, and when they try to, they end up like Jarrett Hurd. Because remember, he tried to change. The way he fought Lara is not how he fought Jason Wellborn. It's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? What are you jabbing for, bro? Whoop his
You know what?
ass.
You know what's the difference between a guy that look
Wilder.
Zurdo? You're talking about Zurdo. Zurdo was a pressure guy. Yes, that's correct. But if you look at him at super middleweight, he was always technically sound. He was orderly. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like Wilder. It wasn't like these other guys that were just square up, throwing punches and punches. He actually had a good stance. He actually knew how to box, even if he was trying to apply pressure constantly. That's the difference between a guy like that and a guy like Wilder. That is never going to change.
But what about Klitschko, Vlad?
Yeah,
'Cause he
Klitschko
was a
changed
pressure
because
fighter.
he's an action guy when he started, and he turned into a brainiac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that it's the difference between people who evolve naturally because of a change in weight class or they're trying to correct a flaw versus fighters who just change their style because they have no other way to win again.
But Zerto lost against Bivol.
Yeah, but that's before he tried.
Yeah,
That's
that's
before he
before.
tried to change.
Yeah.
Like it's like
Before
Canelo.
that.
If you look at
Yeah,
Canelo
before.
at super middleweight, Canelo was more of a pressure fighter, whereas before he was more of like a boxer puncher. Like a
He
counter-
definitely was. He was more of a counter puncher at 154 and 160 than he is at
So
168.
now he's
He's a
fighting
pressure
bigger
guy.
guys. Pause. He has to get their respect. So
No,
he
what about
commits
Maidana?
to pressure more.
Maidana was completely different before he went with Robert Garcia.
No,
Well, he was it was still a pressure guy. He was just using more.
He's
setups.
just more organized with his
Yeah, he was
pressure.
using more setups, and he started throwing his jab. His jab was really nice under Robert.
But he was
Garcia.
still a pressure guy, though. He's still a pressure guy and a volume guy. Like he never
Yeah,
stopped
yeah.
being the aggressor. Whereas
No.
Zerto is a full-on. The change is dramatic because he's a full-on boxer now, bro. Like he's moving, he's setting traps, he's using the jab,
Yep.
walking you into shit. He's
Yep.
he's a boxer now, like a
Yeah.
real boxer.
Okay, and coming back to Spence, look, I'm not really mad that he stepped out of the ring for almost 2 years because that has been, yeah, your brain is that and that other shit that happened to you before the crash accident, all that
Mhm.
shit.
Mhm.
You need a long time. If you're talking about brain damage, that's most likely you have. You need a couple years. Now that's good for your health, for your boxing career. That's really fucking bad.
Yeah,
because
he should retire.
You are dull as fuck, and you don't really have a trainer. And you're talking about this guy that probably is gonna try to turn you into a pure boxer. Nah, it's not gonna work. And you're
Honestly,
gonna get
he
your
should
ass-
retire. Spence shouldn't be fighting. I don't
Yeah.
think he should be. It's not. It's like Leo said, man. It's the car accident is one thing, and the beating you took is another. It's like, nah, dog. You shouldn't fight, but you probably need to. You didn't make so much that you don't need to fight anymore. I don't believe that. No, you didn't make so much that you can just retire right now.
Yeah,
But
he be saying that shit a lot, but is it really? Because how much they did those pay-per-views that you're talking like
Bro, this the
you
shit.
can
You talk about a pay-per-view on show on Fox, for example. The median amount that the network would take from whatever comes in was in the neighborhood of 35 to 40%. So if you do a pay-per-view with Danny Garcia and it does 225,000 buys, right? 40% of that is going to Fox. The rest goes to the operational costs. And whatever's left over is what you get. Now, the guarantees at that time, and you can look them up, they were reported to the commission. The guarantee for Porter was only $2 million. The guarantee for Danny was, I think, 1.5 or 2. These were not big guarantees. So when you're looking at all of that and how those numbers stack up, you probably made 5, if that, 4 to 5 from Danny. You probably made 4 to 5 with Ugas. But look at
No.
yeah, maybe less. Maybe
Yeah, it gotta
less.
be less, bro. Ugas,
Maybe
5 for
because you know no
Ugas.
and you know what I'm doing, Julio, that I'm just going off of the numbers that they put out, but me and you both know y'all lying about the numbers. Y'all rounding them up. That if you say 225, it's really 2. If you say 2, it's really 150. But if I'm just going to take it at face value, let's just say, okay, you really did 225 with Ugas and Danny, right? Let's say you did that. Well, 40% of that off top went to Fox. Off top. Then you got to pay for the undercard and all the other shit, the people that shot the fight, all the shit. You got to pay for all of that out of that. And whatever itty bit is left over, if anything is left over, that's what you get. Extra on top of your guarantee. It's not a lot. And if you still out here 2 years after that ass whooping, still trying to do a fight under these circumstances, bro, it can't be because of how much money you got.
And didn't he split from Derek James because of money?
Yeah, they got a lawsuit. He was dicking him.
Pause.
Now, no. Now here's the worst. Wait.
He was
Here's
kissing him on the neck.
I said he was dicking him down. And
yo
Was he kissing Derek James?
Come on, Jules.
He was whispering in the
Oh
bed.
no,
my
but
He
here's
explained it. He
no,
explained
but
it,
here's
though.
the worst part. Here's the worst part. Derek James has been with him since the amateurs, bro.
Yeah.
Scumbag, bro. From the
Straight up,
beginning,
bro.
from the beginning of your boxing career, that dude was there, and wow, bro.
But Danny Jacobs left his trainer too for a bit.
Honestly, spending money on amateur boxing is such a money pit. Like you get nothing back out of it, unless your kid is like really really good. So the
Yeah,
fact
but
that Derek James did that, bro, wow, he's probably a net loss on his bets.
Yeah, but I would say that Derek James must be slow. I think, and I'm not
He's
being
from
funny.
Texas.
I think he's delayed because it never dawned on you that once he started fighting on pay-per-view that you was supposed to start getting more. It never dawned. Like, you gotta understand that they're like, yo, dog, you've been with him from the beginning. So when he's fighting the Chris Van Heerdens and the Leonard Bundus, right?
Mm-hmm.
The money that you were making from a Bundu shouldn't look nothing like the money you're supposed to be making now, because now your boy's on pay-per-view.
Yo, Jules, but wasn't the problem though? Like from what I read, I mean, unless it's not true, Derek was saying that motherfucker just wasn't paying him even like the purses that he was supposed to be getting. Like for the what was it? They mentioned one fight. It wasn't the Crawford fight. It was another fight. I think it might have been either Ugas or Garcia. James was like, "Yo, he had to pay me like 700 grand, and he only gave me like 5, and he still owed him money." So that there should have already told you, like, yeah, I need to get a fucking contract, because if a motherfucker's not even giving you the whole amount, you got problems.
Bro, the other shit is that he probably got more off of Ryan Garcia versus Javante Davis than anything that he made with Spence. He probably got more. The
Well,
rumor
he wasn't in his corner for Javante.
Oh,
I think you mean Devin.
Yeah, that one. The rumor was not even. I misquoted. It's Anthony Joshua. That's what the rumor was. That Anthony Joshua's setup with Derek was very professional. It was very structured, and he was. I think what was being said at the time is he was getting more off of that than he was getting from Spence, than what he had gotten from Spence. And it was like, yeah, that's an eye opener, then, ain't it? You've been with Anthony,
Joshua's
what, 2 fights, if that,
and he
right? It
switched his
was
style too, Joshua.
because he was with him for what, the Franklin fight and Otto Valine fight, I think it was,
Mhm.
the 2 fights.
Yeah.
It's
But then
crazy,
also
bro.
too though, Jewel, Joshua's guarantee is fucking way bigger than anything Spence ever got.
Yeah, but the fights that no, it wasn't the Otto Valine fight. It was the Jermaine Franklin fight and the Robert Hellenius fight. The Valine fight was with Ben Davis, and the
Yeah.
Hellenius fight was Derek James. The thing is, those weren't paper. Like, I get what you're saying, but I just remember that's what the rumor was at the time. That what he got from the Joshua fights was kind of what opened his eyes. That he was supposed to be getting more from Spence. That's what they were saying at the time.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is, if Joshua's being guaranteed like a $30 million purse and Spence is getting 3, I mean that's a whole different ball game.
It is. It is.
You
It
know,
is.
come on.
It is. But, you know, Spence jerked him, man. He jerked
Oh
him.
yeah, no, he did. He lowballed him
And
from
that's
what he's saying.
and it's some scumbag shit. Cause like, yo, this dude literally been with you from out of the amateurs, from the amateurs into the pros.
You know what's funny, Julius? That probably Al Heyman is calm Spence also. Because
Yeah.
if you're talking about, you should be good with your money. The reason you're talking about going for another fight is because maybe Al Heyman is owns you money and is not willing to pay you because there's no more money.
There's no, yeah. Absolutely. But that's the shit that we've been saying for years. That he probably been sending motherfuckers IOUs since the beginning of time, bro. Like, I got you. And then just disappear for like 8 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, Spence don't want to fight. Come on, like, you could tell, like, yo, that dude don't want to fight. He has to fight. He don't want to fight. Fuck you going to sell fighting Sebastian Fundora, bro. What is that going to sell? That's the worst part. You about to go out there, get your brain bashed in, and it ain't even going to sell nothing.
Yeah, but he can pay his bills for a couple of months.
Yeah, where he got to feed his horses hay and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking shit. Anyway, I'm gonna go to fucking sleep laughing at Julio motherfucking jokes. Now my motherfucking throat sore and shit. This motherfucker with his fucking turkey bacon and condom blowjobs.
Awful.
Fucking asshole.
Have a good night, Jules.